sake, because recording it
Awesome.
gives me a transcript. And the great thing about YouTube is that it produces transcripts, and I can throw a
Oh,
transcript
sick.
into an LLM and I can query it. So I can be like, did this happen on this session? And it spits it out. So it's pretty fucking handy. Um,
Nice.
so one of the many reasons to record. Anyway, okay, so you're heading back to your community, having picked up a bunch of food and what have you. And I think maybe you know a couple of restaurants where there's they know you enough to save you some leftovers and stuff like that. Would that make sense to you?
Yeah, I think there's like I think my community has a few hubs that are
Right,
known
right,
throughout the city. And like whenever the owner or the manager sees me coming, I think I'm on good enough terms with them. Maybe I help them out of a jam.
right. You might have
Um,
got connected up with some non-profit charity group as well.
yeah.
Might have helped hook you up with these types of people. Okay. Anyway, so you've got this stuff and you're heading back to the community, and we don't know what your perception alertness check is at right now because we don't have any stats, but let us assume that it's like a 3 or a 4. Would you think that seems reasonable?
I think four is pretty reasonable for
Especially for a human at
between
this point.
perception alertness. Yeah.
All
Uh,
right, so why don't you roll me 4 dice and see what you get for a perception alertness check? You will find I ask for a lot of perception alertness checks for various reasons.
no successes if it's diff six.
No successes. Wow. Okay. All
Yeah,
right.
crazy.
Okay. Fair enough then. You hear somebody whistling as you're walking along the side of I'm imagining like a in LA they call it the LA River, the Los Angeles River, but it's not a river, it's a fucking sewer.
Yeah,
Um, I'm imagining something like that, like you're walking sort of slightly down off the road. Does that make sense? Like there's
yeah,
a ramp that goes up, not even a ramp, a hill, a slope, a concrete slope that goes up to
sure.
the road. And you look up and there's a car pulled up sort of just up from there. The window's down and there's this blonde lady with glasses, sunglasses, and reflecting in the late afternoon sun, the golden light. And she leans out the window and she goes, "Hey, you! What's
Do
your
I
name?"
recognize do I recognize this lady?
No, no idea who she is.
Vince.
Yeah, you looking for work? I got a job.
What's the work?
Well, why don't I give you a lift somewhere and I'll tell you
I
about it.
wanna I wanna make an insight check on that.
Okay.
I guess it would be I
Int let's, for the sake of
or
argument,
empathy check.
yeah, that makes sense.
Okay.
So was it like intelligence, empathy, and anything? You don't really have anything else.
Perception?
Perception. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Imagining like five dice for this maybe, considering
Sure.
I'm yeah. All right.
The recording has all these numbers, you see. So I'm not going to force you to lock them in. Don't worry.
Yeah, yeah. Three
Three
successive.
successes.
Yeah,
Nice. And one, two, three, four, 5 dice. Okay, so normally if you get 6 dice or more, if you got 6 dice, that's like one automatic success in my personal homebrew system. I think that's even a
oh,
rule
okay.
actually from the game. Um, so that's nice. Anyway, so the 3 successes. All right. She seems to be. Do you think she's genuine? She looks like she's got her own. Uh, she like looks at her watch. She's looking around. She's looking at you. She doesn't seem stressed or anything. She doesn't really seem dangerous. You think you could probably take her if she tried to pull any shit. Um, and her car looks a bit fucked up. It's not like she doesn't look rich, or it's not a limo pulling up next to you and saying, "Come and get in the car. I'm going to take you somewhere." It's not like that.
All right.
She's wearing
I'll
like an old gray jacket. She's
I'll
not. Yeah.
I'll pull up next to her driver's side window.
Okay.
Can I see like a driver's license or something?
Yeah, sure. She holds up a driver's license. And she shows you she takes out another ID as well, and she says, "I work for the mayor's office." So out of game, you wanted to have connections with the mayor's office. So
Right.
you're gonna have to earn it. Because
Um,
you're a 22-year-old kid. Why the fuck would the mayor's office have connections with you, right?
yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, I'll look over the license, just grab her name,
Okay.
maybe sneak a glance at her address. Um, just contingencies are forming in the back of my head. Like, okay, if this turns out to be a bad thing, if
Right.
I get out, at least I have an objective.
Right. Fair.
Uh, but I'll be like,
Come on, get in.
I'll kind of click my tongue and
I'll buy you dinner. I'll buy you lunch, whatever you want.
I'll pick up my bike and kind of like knock on the trunk, the boot,
Okay. All right. She pops it.
and I'll toss it in and hop in the passenger seat.
Nice to meet you. My name's Sandy. She reaches out a hand to you.
I saw Wyatt, by the way.
Nice to meet you, Wyatt. I've been seeing you walking down here a couple of days now, and I'm looking for someone to do a job for me. It's kind of a big deal. What do you eat? What do you want? I'm thinking maybe you like burgers, you like kebabs. What do you like?
Burgers and a lot of fries.
Okay, okay, let's do it. You got a favorite anywhere around here? You know this place, I'm guessing.
Um, yeah, it's Stan owns a place down the road.
She starts driving there. So you having a good day?
All right,
You got a lot of
preparing.
got a lot of bags there with you. Is that all food, huh?
Yes, ma'am.
That's for your friends?
I'll kind of I'm not like glaring at her, but I kind of give her a little bit of a side eye. And
Yeah, you can see
yeah,
her eyes in the mirror too, the rear view mirror, possibly. Okay. Yeah, she looks a little bit at this point, you know what? You can make another one of them empathy and perception checks now that you've been with her in her presence for a couple of minutes.
another three successes.
Another three successes. She looks like she's wearing a lot of makeup. She's older than you thought she was at first. Um, she might be closer to sort of 40, 50, somewhere in there, actually. It's hard to tell, but because she's wearing a bit of makeup. Um, she's got like shoulder length blonde hair, but you can tell now that she's dyed it. Um, and the clothes that she's wearing, the coat that she's wearing is over the top of a nicer suit that looks like the sort of thing you might wear if you worked for the mayor's office, which she claims to do. Um, her actual features, looking past the makeup, you can see she's a little bit harder than um, you might have initially thought. Um, Not necessarily mean, not necessarily not mean either, but um, she's seen things, she's done things, she's been there, is what I'm getting at. Does
Got it.
that, yep, okay.
Um,
She's not some naive random person, is what I'm really
yeah,
getting at. Yeah. Okay. So she pulls up to the parking lot outside the front of the burger joint that it's probably your favorite burger joint at this point, I'm assuming. Um, and she jumps out of the car and waits for you.
yeah, I'll follow.
All right. She
Kind
locks
of
up.
my arms, not crossed, but like very close to my body.
All right.
Like maybe put in my pockets. Like I could be grabbing something, but I'm not pulling them out.
Fair. She watches you carefully, actually, and you realize that she's not some rando housewife who has never been on the streets. She's paying attention to you and she's watching your body language. Um, and I'll leave that to you to wonder what you want to wonder about. But in any case, she grabs a bag, locks the car, and starts walking up the steps into the front of the burger joint.
Yeah.
And you follow in.
Um, yeah, I'll follow.
Yeah. Okay. It's
Um,
probably pretty. Probably a few people in here at this point in late afternoon.
sure.
You can smell cooking and what have you. And She buys you some food, whatever. She lets you buy whatever the hell you want. I don't know whether you like go crazy or not. That's up to you.
I'm not gonna go crazy. I think even if she gives me not maybe not bad vibes, but weird vibes, I don't think he's gonna push his luck. He's gonna order like maybe three things of large fries and put them in the bag. He's not even gonna touch the fries, and he's gonna
Okay.
order like a triple decker burger for himself. And
Okay.
I think that's where I think like he's self-aware enough to know like okay.
Right, that's fair. Okay. And so she beckons you over to a table and sits down at a booth, basically. And she orders something as well, but nothing too big or flash. It's fairly trivial, and she just sort of pecks at it. She does eat it though. Incidentally, just in case you thought she was a vampire, she's not.
I was thinking it. All right.
And I
Um,
mean, she's been walking around in the daylight, so that if she
yeah.
is a vampire, she's fucking ancient.
Fortitude 10.
Yeah, right.
Um,
You be surprised?
yeah, I'm not gonna eat it slow, but I'm not like inhaling it either. I'm eating it at brisk pace and just be like giving off very much the energy you have until I finish this burger to say what you want to say.
Okay, okay, that's fair. All right. Um, she says, okay, so this job, okay. Listen, first of all, I got a question for you. That is, you got a lot of a lot of people in the community down at and she names the address where your current community are hanging out. Let's say it's like in Cabrini Green or something like that. Would that ring a bell?
It sounds familiar.
Yeah. So she says, you know a lot of people down there, and look, the mayor's office. They're looking to turn the place into condos. Let me be frank with you. They want to turn the place into condos. They want to get rid of all the people. Okay. And between you and me, I know it's hard to be in your position. I know that life, okay? Um, so what I'm offering you is if you can help me help them by moving them along nice and gentle. That way we don't have to get anybody else involved. Because once this goes up the chain, shit starts happening. Next thing you know, there's gonna be cops involved. And nobody wants cops involved. Am I right?
That's an understatement.
Right, right. So we all know this. Okay. And on top of that, to sweeten it up, I'll give you a, a salary for at least, well, wages, shall we say, for at least a few weeks until the job is done. You can do whatever you want with it. You can give it away. You can give it to the people. You can buy them whatever the hell. You can buy them rent, whatever the fuck. Okay. There's gonna be a limit. I don't have infinite fucking resources here, okay? But
No, I get it. I understand. At the same time, there's not many places in the city where my people can post up.
yeah, well, I understand that. I understand that. And that's partly what the money is for. But what we can do is we can look at relocating people. Now, I do have access to some nice, what do you call them, coach line buses, and we can get them taken down to the city of Gary, not too far away, half an hour, 30 minutes, 45 minutes, just south of here. We can get them down to the Marquette Park Pavilion, Portage, somewhere like that, and you can set up a new camp there, and everybody's happy. No oversight, no cops, and you know, Mayor Daley's office is going to be happy all around with everyone, and you just made a friend inside the establishment. What do you think about that?
Having friends is always good. I can appreciate that.
Right.
However,
However,
doesn't
huh,
really,
how's that
it's like
burger
putting a
going?
band-aid on a necrotizing wound. Like, sure, it makes it look better. Does it really do anything?
Well, let me be clear about it. I mean, I'm not here to fix the homeless problem. I don't have that power. Okay. I just don't. Sure, I would do something if I could, and I but and you know what? Every month I donate $23 to World Vision. Okay? Some atrocity going on in Kenya or Sudan or wherever the fuck. Okay? $23 a month is that's my limit. That's what I don't get paid enough. But I can
Hey,
help you with this. I can distribute some money through the office to you guys now on this occasion, and this will avoid what it will ultimately be a brutal, fucking, violent, fucking eviction otherwise. You
I
get
will
my
help back. No, no, I'm going to help you regardless. What would make this go a lot smoother and would make, because, hey, I love my people. They're great.
Of course
Some of
you
them
do.
are kind of wackadoos. I understand that. However, some of them are very smart, very resourceful, productive people that just got their shit kicked in. I would like for these condos, they're gonna need maintenance guys. They're gonna need security people. I have those guys all from jobs. That
Okay.
helps.
All right. All right. We can look into that. We can definitely look into that. That seems like a very possible thing we can do. All right, I'll keep that in mind. You're looking for jobs for these people. Well, maybe you can bang up some resumes.
I'll have my partner Glass reach out to you. She'll find you.
All right. Sounds good. Well, I give you my card anyway, and she hands you a business card,
Yep.
and it indeed says that she works for the office of the mayor daily. Um, what's his fucking
I'm
name?
sorry. I'm just pulling up my notes page now. What did you say this woman's name was again?
I did say a name, didn't I?
Yeah. It was like Stacy or
Oh,
something. It was something
Sandy,
real
Sandy,
generic.
Sandy.
Sandy. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Let me just pull up a notes page real quick.
Um,
Andy Mayor's
call her Sandy
office.
Lovett.
Love it. VETT.
Yeah, that sounds good.
All right. Okay. Yep.
Okay. Um, all right, all right. Well, looks like we got a deal here. Yeah.
All right. Just I there's
Should
some people in my community that are going to be hanging in the wings in Chicago. They're not fully
look,
leaving. I need them.
I,
But
I I'll be honest with you, okay? I know this is going to be a hard job for you, all right? But I've been watching and I was looking for someone, and you look like the kind of kid that could deal with this. And not just that, you're going to get a bonus, okay? I promise. Just for you. We will make it worth your while.
I think this is the first time he kind of cracks a half smile. I'm just like, I'll hold you to that.
Sorry, Adam, I missed that. I heard somebody else
He
outside.
he cracks a half smile, and he for the first time since he's seen her, I'll
Yep.
hold you to that.
Sure, of course you will. Why wouldn't you? You better. You'd be stupid if you didn't, right?
All right.
All right. So shake on it. Let's do it.
Yeah. Takes her hand,
All
gives
right.
a
So,
nice firm shake.
all right. Very good. And she says, "You want me to drop you off somewhere?"
Nah, I know my way around.
Go ahead. Well, I better let you get your bike out of the car.
Please. Need it.
So you wrap up there, and she heads out, and you go out and get your bike out of the back of the car, and roundabouts this time, the sun's really starting to dip through the skyscrapers and buildings now, and you're getting that sort of last flash of orange light before the sun goes down. Um, and it's a bitter chill comes running down through the street, rattling all of the brown leaves and what have you on the street, um, sending them all a flurry. And she drives off. You notice she's got a broken tail light.
I'm gonna just quickly look. I think my fucking spider senses are just like tuned up right now. I just want to take a glance around. Just I'm being extra paranoid.
Fair. Okay. Well, you can make a perception alertness check if you like.
Yeah, 40-10 is what we said.
Yeah. Oh,
Ooh, 10 and two sevens.
that's pretty good. Okay.
Do 10s explode or they count as an extra success? I know some people do it one way, some people do it another.
I make them basically an extra success. Yeah, that's
Okay, so four.
yeah. Okay. All right. You're pretty confident that there's nothing going on. There's nobody watching you or anything like that. You don't feel like you're being watched at this point. If that's what you're concerned about, there's nothing really standing out. You're very confident of that because everybody around here that you can see is either really busy doing what they're doing or they know you, from like the restaurant, for example.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, and everybody else has got their heads down doing stuff. And, there's a guy over there fixing a bike, and there's a guy over there trying to sell drugs on the street corner. uh,
I'll go up to the druggie because I have a feeling if I don't know him directly, I know him like he knows me by reputation, perhaps.
okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You might know kind of who he is at least, and vice versa, something like that.
Uh,
Okay. He's standing there.
hey
He's got
man,
a long padded jacket on. He looks up as you approach him. He's got a cigarette in his face. Hey, man, you
did
looking
you
for
see what
something?
happened with that tail light
What?
car that just drove off that I got my bike out of? You know what happened with the tail light?
Oh, no, man. I ain't got no idea. Are you looking for something?
No, just have new acquaintance and
Mm,
I don't want any relationships to be spoiled.
right. I know you, don't I? You're that kid from and he names the location where your crew are from.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh. Hey, I've seen you around. I've seen you walking up and down here sometimes, maybe even at the burger joint.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
God
do
damn it.
shift a couple times a month.
Oh, yeah. You want a cigarette?
I don't smoke.
Hmm. Well, it's getting cold. You should.
Yeah. And kind of just like I'll catch you around. Like just very not committal, like I don't want to talk to you anymore. Um
Yeah. Yeah. Gotcha. So you sort of wander off at that point.
yeah.
All right. That's essentially the first flashback, I guess. We can skip forward in time if you want, or
Yeah.
yeah. Okay. All right. So the day of, well, let's clarify a few things first. How do you go about organizing this move? Is there anything in particular about it
I
that you're
think um I go to Glass because I think where I'm like more big picture, she is very individualistic. She'll do like more one-on-one things. Um
she's sort of
so I'm
details
gonna
oriented?
yeah, so like I know I have like skilled laborers in my community. I just don't know maybe specifically who they are unless I directly worked with them.
Right.
But Glass would know. So I'm like, hey, I need maintenance guys, like contractors, electrical people, like a whole any of those guys that we got, any security guards that we might have, send them to this address with a resume. If they need paper or ink, I'll bring them to the library myself.
Right. Okay. And they probably need some references as well.
Yeah, I imagine they maybe have some buddies that are still in the industry, but
Okay.
uh,
Well, do you have any? Do you think? Oh, I'm gonna sneeze.
all good.
I managed to
Plus,
mute myself just in time. Do you think that? What was I going to say? Oh, it's skipped my brain. It'll come back. Never mind. Okay, so you organize them to go along, and you manage to get them. You try and get them some reference. Oh, that's what I was going to say. It's going to get you to do a roll actually, to see how successful you are at this whole bureaucratic business. Do you think you're going to have any dots and any kind of
I I
bureaucracy?
think I'm gonna have maybe one or two dots in politics. Um, Definitely a bunch in leadership and a
Yeah.
lot in manipulation.
Okay, fair. All right. So why don't we do a leadership and something manipulation and leadership role? Does that sound reasonable?
Would you say 8 dice is fair?
I think that because we're
Or
still
seven?
building and you're still a human and he's only 23, it's really hard to be that good a leader at 23, I
Okay.
reckon. I'm I'm going to be a bit stingy, I think, and pull it back to like 5 dice because it's.
Okay, 5 dice.
But that being said, you can spend willpower on this if you want to.
Sure, I'll spend the willpower.
All right. So you get an automatic success,
That
which kills the
is
one. That gives you three
A1.
successes.
Yeah.
From what I can see, it looks like 3 successes. Okay, that goes pretty well then. Um, Very nice. And you managed to get some of your people into the workforce. That being said, okay, so let's say are you in a tent? Where do you typically hang out when you're not
Yeah,
doing
I think
stuff?
like once I'm like settling down for the night, I think like all the like the homeless guys or just all the homeless that I actively take care of, they like probably knit me like a nice big tent and like I have like a nice sleeping bag. And I'm just like, I don't know, I'm not better than you. You should have done this for yourself.
Right.
But he takes it anyway.
All
Like
right.
they wouldn't let him say no.
Okay. So there's this you're doing something in your tent. I don't know what you're doing. You can tell me what you think you're doing.
Um, I'm probably like either writing notes to like other contacts that don't actively live with me. Maybe just there's like a drug dealer that owes like a big time drug dealer that owes me a favor. So I'm writing like, hey, I need you to do this, get it done.
Okay.
Um, or I don't really think it matters what I'm doing. I'm just doing like I'm like planning
Menial stuff.
and
Right.
just
Do
doing what
you,
I can
do you have like
to
a
help my.
flask of hot water and you pour yourself tea or something or coffee or something like
Sure,
that?
I'll make myself maybe I stole a can of Folgers, and I'm just making like some trash can coffee.
Fair. Okay.
Yeah.
You see a silhouette through the tent wall approaching your entrance. Um, and you can make a perception and I guess a perception alertness check. I think we decided it was, what was it, 6 dice?
Or, yeah.
4 dice. Now I'm trying to give you dice. Um,
Two successes.
2 successes. Okay. You recognize this as one of the people that you sent to do, get a job through the mayor's office. Um, let's give him a name. His name is going to be, I can't think of anything. We'll just say his name is Jack. Um, so yeah, Jack, he might have a moniker, amongst you guys. What do you reckon that might
Um,
be? Throw me some ideas.
Spark. Maybe he was an electrical engineer and his firm went under.
Okay, fair. All right, cool. Like it. Perfect. All right, so Spark comes to the door and he's like, Wyatt, let me in. I want to talk to you.
Spark.
You better let me in,
Um,
Wyatt. Come on.
I'll open the curtain. Uh,
He
and
pushes in.
what time is it? Like 9:30 or like some people are asleep right now. Come on, man, you know better.
Yeah, well, that's all good, but you know that thing you sent me to, they fucking don't want
Job
me,
interview?
man. Yeah, I don't
Job interview?
know. Yeah, they don't want me. They won't take me. They told me they told me that they'd think about it and they'd get back to me, but they didn't get back to me. And it's been 2 weeks now, and they haven't gotten back to me. And everybody else they heard back, but I haven't heard back. And I need you to find out what's going on because
Hey,
I really need
hey,
this, man. I really need this.
hey, man, you know I advocate for everybody, right? We
Yeah,
got
yeah,
we
yeah,
got we got Janet as the secretary for that fucking office. Hey, you know
yeah.
I'm trying. You know I'm trying.
Yeah,
Let me
yeah. Okay, but I want to know why what's going on because I need this bad right now, It's
well, how about this? Mayor's office is closed right now. I know Sandy's office, her business card has her office number on it. I'm out tomorrow morning. We go find a place to wash up. try and scavenge up some better looking clothes. We go uh go talk to her in her office. How about that?
Well, they said something about my record.
Your
They didn't
record?
they didn't like my record. Yeah.
But I didn't know you went to jail. What did you go to jail for?
I didn't talk about it. It was a long
Hey,
time ago. It was nothing.
hey, Spark, you know I don't judge anybody. You know that.
Look, Wyatt, it wasn't even my fault, okay? I didn't set the
I'm not
fire
saying
up.
it is.
I
Hey,
didn't fucking light the fire. It wasn't even my fault. I don't even know who did it. I think it was faulty
the
wiring.
fire.
Yeah, yeah. The place burned down. It was a long time ago. A couple of kids got hurt. That's all.
Look, I'm not blaming you. I'm not attacking you. But these are things like, especially when it comes to you and me trying to help you get on your feet, these are things I kind of needed to know.
Well,
Was this at your old firm?
nobody asked me anything about this it was 20 years ago.
Was
I
this at
for,
your old firm?
yeah, I forgot about it.
Okay.
I didn't know anyone was gonna fire because
Look.
it was like
I push like a paper cup of coffee into his hands. Why don't you take a seat? Take a nice
sure.
couple sips.
He sits down in one of your
Yeah.
canvas deck chairs, I
Take a nice
suppose.
couple sips. I have to finish writing this note, and let's when I'm done writing,
I really
maybe
want
you'll
this
have your
stuff.
thoughts in order, and then we could, talk about this.
Yeah, yeah, okay, okay.
All right. And I go to sit down, like I'm not even facing him. I'm just like, here, now you have room to think. I'm over here. I'm writing my note. I finish writing it. I turn back around.
So, yeah, it was a long time ago, and um, I did a couple of well, a little. It was just a short stint, It was a few months. I got out light.
Yeah, yeah, no, no, yeah,
I didn't
absolutely.
think anything about it then. Nobody asked me about it. I did like four other jobs since then. Nobody asked any questions.
All right.
But they're like, oh, they're the mayor's office. They have standards or something all of a sudden. They don't have standards when they're doing that, and he starts rambling on about some other shit that
Hey,
they've
hey,
done.
yeah, I know. Like, all this bureaucratic tape, it gets in the way of like getting a job done. Hey, I get it.
And who wants this guy daily anyway? I mean, who the fuck is this guy? I mean, he comes out of nowhere. I mean, you heard about
Who's
him?
this Daily?
The
I
mayor.
never met Daily.
That's the name of the mayor.
Oh, the mayor.
Mayor Daley. Yeah. Yeah. Who is this guy? I mean, why are we working for him? And why he's trying to move all these people and I don't know. Smells to me like fucking bullshit. Smells like corporate bullshit.
It definitely is. I mean, they want to put up a condo in that park we were in 2 weeks ago. I'm pissed about it too, man. But I'm trying to get everybody situated before that happens.
Yeah. All right. Well, okay.
Here, I'm gonna go. I'm go to Macy's. I'll go to Macy's right now. I'm gonna get you a nice suit jacket. Maybe a little shitty clip-on tie that's acceptable. All right. I mean, and I need you. We can either do this tomorrow morning, or you can try and go right now. Find like a bathroom where you can just kind of get the dirt off of you, right? Try and stay clean until tomorrow morning, and we can go to the mayor's office, all right?
Okay. Okay. That's good. That's good.
All
I'm
right, and
calming down now. I'm calming down now.
yeah, I'm gonna kind of pick him up out of his seat and just give him a nice firm hug.
All right.
All right,
Thanks, man. You're a real
yeah.
brother, okay?
All right, Sparky, get some rest. I
Love you,
know I
man.
just gave you a bunch of caffeine, but it's shitty coffee, so it's like it can't be too much, right?
Yeah, yeah. Okay, it's good. It's good. I'm okay now. Okay. Well, I'm gonna see
All
you
right,
tomorrow. First thing.
all right.
You got a
Find a
time?
bathroom. Get here at 9.
Nine
Come to my
o'clock.
10 at no, come to my 10 at 8. If I'm asleep, wake me up. I don't give a shit.
All right. All right. I'll see you then.
8.
All right. So he heads off and
Yeah, I'm gonna just hand the note that I wrote to just one of my runners and be like, "Hey, deliver this for me. I need to go take care of something."
Okay. All right. So your runner takes off with that, and what are you going to go and do?
I'm going to Macy's, wherever the
To
close, like
Macy's. Right.
whatever closest department store there is.
Okay. Yeah. Fair
Or
enough.
maybe not department store. I feel like they'd have like a little bit of a higher security, but just somewhere where I can get like a decent looking blazer and a clip-on tie.
Well, it's 9 o'clock at night, isn't it?
Yeah,
Um,
I don't care about breaking in.
well, I stand corrected.
I don't got money to spend on a blazer and a tie. Are you kidding?
Right. Fair enough. Okay. Um, all right. Very good. So you got and you get this blazer and your tie, and I think that's fairly reasonable. And
Yeah.
after that, you head back to the tent city.
Yeah, I'm being very careful about how I'm breaking in. I'm not like trying to destroy anything. I get this guy's trying to just run his shop. At the same time, I need shit.
Right. What do you think about like an army surplus place or like some kind of secondhand store, clothes place
Yeah,
or
probably a
something like that?
secondhand store and just like, all right, get button-up shirt, khakis,
Right.
blazer, clip-on tie, call it a day.
Maybe even like a what do they call those places? I lived in America for six
Thrift store?
years. Yeah, yeah, like a thrift store. You know how they have those big donation bins where people put
Yeah,
clothes in them?
yeah,
You could even just dive into one of those bins and pull out a bunch of clothes and find something like that.
yeah,
That
sure,
might,
whatever.
yeah. Anyway, it's not too important. Any case, you come back having done all of that, and you get back to your place, and as you're as you're approaching your tent, um, you can make a perception alertness check.
Ooh, a lot of the
I do a lot of perception alertness checks.
yeah.
To be honest with you,
Two successes.
two successes. You notice that there is a glow coming from inside your tent, as if somebody's turned the light on inside there, or they have whatever source of lighting that you typically use within the tent. Um,
If I see any shadows moving inside the tent,
you see a silhouette sitting on your chair at your table.
I am going to pull out. I'm gonna just have my hand wrapped around a pocket knife in my pocket,
Okay,
and I'm gonna walk into my tent.
okay. There's this dude there with very tight what are they called? Like not dreadlocks, but oh, there's a word for it. Anyway, it'll come back to me. And he's wearing a gold puffer jacket. Um, he looks like a clearly like a gangster, probably a blood or something like that. And you recognize him. You've seen him once before. He works for, you know, that drug dealer that apparently owes you a favor.
Yeah.
I think he works for him. And you just sent them a message, and you immediately go, okay, so that you've sent a message to them, and they've sent this guy back.
What can I do to help you? Because my message was pretty cut and dry.
Your name's Wyatt, right?
Yeah.
Hmm. Well, you see, the thing is, we're not in the habit of doing favors for people.
There was that issue a few months back that I got your boss out of. So I'm not saying it's required, would be very much appreciated.
Hmm. Appreciated. Well, my boss has a boss, you see, and he wants to meet you. What do you think about that?
What does he want?
I don't know what he wants. That's between you and him. I'm just here to send a message.
You know the gazebo in or in whatever park. Tell him to meet me there in an hour.
Yeah, yeah, okay. 1 hour gazebo in the park. Yeah, all right. Yeah. He stands up. You need to get some cream for your coffee. You
And do you
know,
know how hard it is to find like fresh coffee in Dubsters?
well, you should get a job, a real job. He stands up and kind of walks up close to you, looks you in the eyes. You can see he's got scars on his face.
I'm just gonna stare him down.
Something about this dude that feels off.
Can I make my intimidation check?
You can try.
All right. Manipulation, intimidation.
Yep.
5 or 6 dice. Do you think is fair?
Um, what do you think is fair?
I think I think pre-vampire probably 5.
Fair enough.
That would be 4 successes, but I did get a 1, so 3.
Three. It's pretty good. He kind of takes a sniff of you when you do that. Yeah, he pushes past you and taps you on the shoulder. We'll see you at the gazebo in an hour. All right.
Can't wait to see you there.
He steps out of the tent and heads off.
I am gonna go to a couple of my more reliable people.
Hmm.
Tell that guy.
Not Sparky then.
Not Sparky. These are just like guys that I know can handle their shit. Like these are street toughs that are homeless.
Okay.
So I
Maybe
need you to,
ex-vets.
yeah, but I'm probably
Ex-vets.
talking to the
Vets.
vets.
The vets.
Yeah, I'm probably talking to like the group of vets that
Okay.
nobody really likes interacting with, but like I know them well enough. I'm like, hey, tail that guy. Also, case this gazebo and get some equipment.
All right. So they are your plan is to basically get them down there, scope the place out, and stand back in the shadows with um, weapons. Is that essentially
Yeah,
the plan?
I'll probably have glass. I'm gonna go find glass and have her come with me, and then probably just like maybe not like the best fighter, but just like this big bulky guy to be with me when I
Okay.
go to meet. So like those are gonna be it's me, glass, and this big guy, and then all of my vets in the shadows.
Okay. All right. So altogether, how many people do you think you'll be able to pull together?
Would you say 7 vets is reasonable?
I think you're pushing it.
Pushing it.
I would have thought three would be reasonable, but
All right, 3 vets, one just big guy, me and glass.
all right. Okay, cool. All right. So when you get there, how do you travel there? Incidentally, that's the next question. Do you walk or do you take a subway or a bicycle?
I think for this it'd be Subway.
Okay, so you take the
Then
subway.
I'll have a couple bikes for me, glass, and the third.
All right. And you've got some bags with you, I take it, because if you're carrying weapons, you're going to need to carry bags,
Um,
right?
yeah, there's just like some random shitty duffel bag that's been patched a million times. I definitely have a knife on me. Glass probably has something on her.
Okay, so probably a knife as well, do you think?
Yeah,
Okay. Are any of these people carrying firearms?
I think the vets are,
Okay.
but
We're probably
the rest of
thinking
us
like,
probably not.
are they carrying pistols, like
Yeah, but
handguns?
I can't imagine anything bigger than like a Glock or
They're not carrying AK-47s or
no, definitely not. I wouldn't even know where a homeless person would get a DK.
right. That was kind of my next question was like, okay, how hard are we pushing
No, this was
this?
very much a last minute, like,
Okay,
just get something.
right. A couple of old guns that have been recycled from some gangs and stuff that
Yeah.
yeah, okay, fair enough. That sounds reasonable. Okay, I will get you to make a what have you got? Leadership and Would it be manipulation and leadership or kind of more of a charisma and leadership type of role, I think?
Probably more charisma because I'm not like trying to be devious about it.
Yeah.
Like, and this is like, hey, time to rally the troops.
Yeah. All right. Let's do a charisma and leadership check.
Five dice,
Yeah, I think
six
that's
dice,
that's good. Yep.
five.
Say five.
Ooh, that is three
Two.
successes.
Three?
Yeah.
Mine. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. The 10 extends. Okay, cool. All right. Three successes. Excellent. Okay, so they're pretty onto it. They're following your orders. They're not talking back or asking too many dumb questions. They have their shit together. You've given them clear instructions, and they know what they're doing. So you get to the park, and when you get there, you see that there is a group of people and a couple of cars parked outside the gazebo, like at the gazebo. And they are having a little drinking party outside. Um, People just hanging around, a couple of toughies looking, gangsters types people, gangbangers,
Yep.
just hanging around these two cars that are parked there. You see all of this in the distance, of course, so you have plenty of time to, react or course correct or otherwise walk into the jaws of the lion.
Yeah, I'm gonna just take a glance around, see if there's any of their men in the shadows.
Okay, you can make a perception alertness check.
Ugh, wash, but not a botch.
All right. Don't see anyone. They seem to be concentrated over there, having their little party. They seem a little bit, um, maybe even overconfident to you.
Why see anybody waiting in the wings or
Nobody waiting in the wings, but there's a couple of people sitting down in the gazebo. There's a dude in the gazebo um, that you can see with a cap on, and you see the guy with the gold puffer jacket that you saw earlier. He's standing around there, and some girls there. They've got like a ghetto blaster beatbox thing. They're playing some, I don't know what they're playing, probably some hardcore rap or something at this point. Um, what do we say? It's like the mid 90s or something,
yeah, late or like
early
93, I think, something like
93, right? It's not Will Smith.
that. Um, I'll give the vets time to get into whatever positions they want, so I'm just hanging back and
All right. Well,
like, all right, now I think they're there,
they
and
kind
I'll
of
start.
they split off from where you are as you come out of the subway. I'm thinking maybe you come out of the subway, and as you come up the stairs from the subway, and you can see the gazebo, and that's where you kind of stop, sort of just
Yeah,
popping out of the subway, and then you're able to have a short conversation. And these guys split off to the sides, and nobody sort of sees you all together at the same time. Although Glass would be with you at this point, wouldn't she?
yeah,
All right. And she says to
yeah.
you, "What do you want me to do?"
You're just gonna help me talk. Hopefully, calm things down before a firefight happens.
Oh my God, we're gonna have a firefight? That
Hey, hey,
come on, come on.
Glass. This guy was in my tent, drinking my shit, and
Do you
treating
think
me like,
maybe
you
we
know.
should have called the cops or something instead? I mean, I know it's not the best option, but you think you can handle this? Those guys look like they're fucking crazy, man.
Well, the good thing about surprise attacks, once it starts, I can get them all off guard, right?
Good luck. How about
Okay.
I stay back here. I'll hang out at the phone booth, and if anything goes nuts, I'll call the cops.
You, all right, I trust your judgment.
I'll just watch you from over here, and you just give me a signal if you want me to do something, okay?
I think you know what the will be.
Yeah, yeah. Just keep that thing in your pants, all right?
Hey, I'm not coming here for a fight, but it looks like that's how it's going.
Okay, well, good luck.
Yeah.
Good luck. Okay, so
1 second.
yep,
Sorry about that.
it's all right.
Um,
That's all right. Okay, so you head over there, I take it, across the
yeah,
road
me
and
and
into the
the
park.
big guy that isn't hiding, we'll just walk over.
Okay, all right, let's give him a name. Should we call
Um,
him
Brick.
Rick? All right, Rick.
No, Brick.
Oh, Brick, Brick.
Yes.
Okay, cool, even better. Nice, like it. Okay, so Brick, thinking maybe like an Iraq War veteran.
Sure.
Yeah, maybe like he's not necessarily the brains of the operation, but you clearly don't want to fuck with him. Has he been in jail?
Probably assault.
Okay. Is he a drug addict or ever been a drug addict?
Eh,
Pro-
Maybe.
bit of the old
Like
meth.
a coin flips chance.
Yeah, fair enough. Okay. And he's carrying a Glock in his pants. That makes sense?
Sure.
Okay. He's probably got a couple of knives on him as well, to be fair. All right. Fair enough. Brick. Okay, so you head over to the gazebo, and some of the girls are smiling at you as you approach. They're sitting on the, the hoods of their cars. A couple of guys there. You see someone snorting some powder off the top of a car, and you can hear the music getting louder as you approach, and people kind of just step out of your way as you get to the gazebo stairs, and there's this dude sitting across from you as you come up the stairs into the gazebo. Um, and he's got long dreadlocks tied up in a knot at the back of his head. He's wearing a long jacket, and everybody else sort of seems to be deferring to him. And he stands up, and you can see he's got like weird crisscross scars on his face and um, sort of skin coloration. Uh, what do you call it? Like patches of white, almost like
Oh yeah, I know what you're
albino.
talking
You know
about.
what I'm
It's
saying?
something with an A.
Yeah, right. I'm trying to think of the name of it. Anyway, um,
Alopecia? Oh
that could
no,
that's for hair, I think.
yeah.
Um,
Whatever.
Whatever. You get the picture. That's the main point. And he has weird eyes when you look at him. And he stands up and he goes, "You must be Wyatt."
Yeah.
Yeah. I heard a lot
I
about you, Wyatt. He looks
I
over at
saved
you.
your buddy a few months back, and
I
now I'm getting stiffed a little bit. What's going on with that?
Oh, I heard about you. I hear you fix stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're doing a little work for the mayor's office over in Chicago. Is that
work is
true?
generous, but yeah, if you want to call it that, I'm not going to argue.
Huh. So, you know people there.
No is generous.
Hmm. Hmm. Well, you got some doors open.
Yeah,
Ah, okay. Well, they call me sex money.
sex money.
Yeah.
All right.
And see, I'm looking to make some contacts over on North Side, and you seem like the guy.
I know people that know people.
See, you are the guy. He's the guy. I told you he was the guy, unless this is the other guy with the gold jacket.
Fitting.
Huh. So, do you want to work for me? I'll pay you good money for this.
Depends on the job. Depends on how
I want to meet
committed I have
this.
to be.
I want to meet this guy, this mayor. What's his name? The other guy goes,
Daily.
Daly. Yeah, yeah, that's the guy, Daly. I want to meet him. I want to see this guy face to face. Uh, Maybe tomorrow night. Can you do that?
I don't know who your sources are, but I know somebody in the mayor's office. I don't know the mayor. Never seen the guy. Never talked to the guy. Could I get a meeting? Maybe.
Well, it's a good idea if you do, because I really want to meet this guy soon.
All right. I'll see what I can do.
Cool. Very cool. Very cool. See, the guy's cool. Nice, nice. Here, have some of this. And he chucks you a bag of white powder. Just tosses
I'll
it at
just
you.
I'll stuff it in my pocket.
See? Good, good. Okay. So you think we can be friends then?
I
I
think we
thought,
can work together.
who's this you got with you? Who's this big guy? This big hulk of
Brick.
hulk of a man. Brick, huh? Oh, very fitting. Brick. You look like a brick.
That's
And
why I call him that.
Brick kind of shrugs his shoulders. Hmm. Huh. So, we'll be in touch then tomorrow night. I'm thinking 10 o'clock. I'll be free at 10 o'clock. I'll send you an
Why kind
address.
of kind of gives that like this fucking guy kind of smile. He's not saying anything. He's just like, all right, whatever.
He says, you eating? You need a little something, something? He looks
No,
around
I'm good.
the girls and what have you. All right, okay, I'm just sharing my hospitality with you, that's
No,
all.
no, and I appreciate that, but Jacket over here owes me some stuff, doesn't he?
Tell me about it. What does he owe you exactly?
Uh, some nice Colombian coffee that he stole from me. Um,
Coffee. This guy's worried about coffee. Okay, okay. So
it's
you
some
want,
good shit.
oh, okay,
It's the
okay.
good shit.
Good shit. The coffee. Yeah, okay,
And
all right.
whatever else he decided to take from my tent.
I see. Okay. What about and he names the dealer that you actually were dealing with originally, that you originally wrote that letter to. Um, what are you looking for out of him? He's one of my boys.
Yeah, he just owes some cash.
How much cash?
How much is it worth to you for his mouth to be kept shut for however many months now?
Well, he says, where is he anyway? Let's give this guy a name, this rando, this guy that you owes you some money.
Darren.
Darren? Okay.
Yeah.
He says to these guys, so where's Darren anyway? And one of them shrugs, I don't know, boss. He's like, well, fucking find out where he is. Go and look. Bring him here. I want to see him. You don't mind, do you? You'll hang around for half an hour.
I can wait.
Cool. We'll get him to pay up. How about that?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I distracting me and my guys distracted the cops from him. He got away scot-free.
Well, that's
Now
that's
imagine if I didn't step in.
that's fucking bullshit. That's fucking bullshit. And he never paid you back. This guy works
And
for
then he
me.
sends
He's
and then he
making me
sends
look
this
bad.
chomo
Huh?
and pointing me at Jacket
This guy?
to intimidate me.
Oh, 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 oh. Okay, okay. I don't like
I
that.
know I'm pissed.
The man's pissed at you. What do you say to that? He says to the guy with the gold jacket, and he's like, he can be pissed if he wants. I didn't do nothing to him. I drank his coffee. I brought him to you, didn't I? That's what you asked. Yeah, well, okay, okay. We'll put it on his tab. How about that? Guy shrugs. Where's Darren? Go and get that motherfucker now. And
Thank you.
one of the guys jumps in a car, and they drive off with the car. So in the meantime, why don't you tell me about yourself? Oh,
Hey, I'm 22,
well, you just
homeless in Chicago. You can pick any amount of travesties it's probably happened to me.
now you say that you're homeless in Chicago, and anybody would think that that means that you're just some no good fucking street shit. But I happen to know that you're not just that, huh? You hang out with these people because you like it. Is that true?
They take care of me, I take care of them.
Hmm. You got a kind of what do you call that? What do you call that? And he turns to one of the ghosts. He goes, ecosystem. Yeah, yeah, ecosystem, whatever the fuck that is, going on. Is that what it is?
Kind of nods along. I mean, sure, if you want to call it that.
Obviously, he doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about, but
Yeah.
okay. So he makes small talk with you for a little while. And he asks you some pretty mundane questions. It seems like he's just fishing for just who are you? Where do you fit into all of this? And why do you at some point he says to you, so how come you're such a wise guy?
I know people. I know how to get things done.
Hmm. Who taught you that? Your dad? Your daddy? You
No, just the people I live with. They know things. I learn. I listen. I don't
hmm.
talk out my ass.
You see some lights approaching now, vehicle lights. And this what is it? It's the mid 90s, early 90s. Did they have those fucking four by fours with the fucking wheels and the
Oh,
bopping
the
and
hydra. Yeah, they definitely did.
right. So there's one of those. That's what we're seeing approaching at this point. Very ostentatious. And it kind of squeals up outside the gazebo and burns up some dirt from the grass as it parks next to you guys. And the guy that went off to get him, Darren, gets out of the car and walks around. And Darren gets out looking a little bit sheepish. You never seen him looking so sheepish before. And
Ducking me. I can't call over.
you what?
You ducking me?
No, man. What are you fucking talking about,
All right.
asshole? He comes walking in and he's got a lot of bravado that he's carrying quite clearly. And he's surrounded by two or three of Sex Money's guys. Um, and you can kind of tell he's overcompensating quite clearly. And he comes up into the gazebo, and Sex Money is like, Darren, it's been a while. It's been a while. How's things going on down south side? Everything good? Yeah, of course it's good. Nothing's changed. What are you talking about? What do you bring me out here in the middle of the fucking night for? What is this nonsense? And he looks at you. This guy? He says I owe him fucking money? Bullshit. Bullshit. He's fucking lying. And Sex Money looks back at you and he says, well, Darren says you're fucking lying. What do you
No,
say
that
to
case
that?
is still open. You know me and my people have got evidence.
He says he's got evidence. What are you going to do about that, Darren? I don't care about his fucking evidence. Look, he's a fucking street bum. He's nothing. Forget about it. Forget about this guy.
Wyatt actively starts laughing. South side, huh? All right, I'll remember.
And Sex Money stands up. He's like, Darren, this reflects on us. And Darren's like, it just got nothing to do with you. Just leave it alone. You didn't need to bring me here. What's the deal? This is between me and him. He's got nothing to do with it. And Sex Money's like, well, the thing is, Darren, I wanted to do a job for me, and I can't have him doing that if you got beef. And Darren looks over at you, and he's like, you fucking smarmy little ass. How dare you? What the fuck is your problem? You should have come to me about this.
I did.
What are you
And then
talking
you said
about? You
this.
did. What are you fucking talking about? And yeah, he looks at you. You did what?
Is he clearly lying through his teeth,
You can
or
make
did he not genuinely not get my message?
you can make a perception and empathy check, or empathy and perception check.
We said that was 5 days for me.
Sure.
Two successes.
You're not sure, but he he seems a little bit confused, maybe.
Earlier tonight, I did a couple rounds in my areas, and before I did that, I sent a runner. Did that guy never show up at your door?
I don't know what you're talking about. Fuck off. Just fuck off. This is bullshit. He turns back to Sexman. This is fucking bullshit. And the guy with the gold jacket, he says, I delivered your message. What are you fucking talking about? And Darren's like, what are you? What the hell? I haven't seen you for like 3 days. What are you? What? You came and you did your delivery 3 days ago. That's the last time I saw you. And he's like, Darren's lying. He turns back to Sexman. Like, Darren's lying. And
Got a I'm I kind of I pick up like a just like a pen maybe that's sitting on like the gazebo table or fucking on the bench or whatever. I kind of wave it towards Sex Money. You've got a cluttered shop.
Sexman, he stands up and he walks over to Darren and he goes, Darren, you're lying. And then, with what to you is preternatural speed and alacrity, he breaks his neck. He just goes, and Darren just falls to the ground in front of him. And Sex Money looks back at you. Now I think we're all straight up. I owe you some money. How much is it? He reaches in and takes out a wallet. He starts taking out $100 bills, putting them on the table.
I'm gonna I don't know what like a reasonable number for this would be, but I think
Says like a couple of grand.
yeah, I'll say like 2 grand would probably be like I think under normally he would have asked for 10 for this, but
Right.
after seeing that he's just like I'm happy with two.
Sex Money keeps putting $100 bills on the table until you tell him to stop.
Yeah, I'll stop at 2 grand.
Okay. You sure? How about I give you a little bonus for all the trouble you've been to? And he puts down another.
I just I put my hand like on the 2 grand. Like he'll be stacking the money on me. I'm just taking the two.
You sure about that? Okay. Well, I think maybe our business here is concluded. I'll see you tomorrow night. Mayor Daly's office. Looking forward to it.
Yeah, I'll see what I can do.
All right. And
And
yep.
I'm gonna actually make a courage check. I think he's rocking 3 courage. And like this is more to see if he can keep his composure and like
Yeah.
calmly walk away from the scene.
Yep.
Because it's not that like he's seen people die like 100%.
Right.
Like yeah, he was almost planning to make a hit tonight.
Right.
Um,
Right.
but I think just with the sheer brutality and like something incorrect happened.
There was
Like
also
just
the speed of it. It
yeah,
was
that's what I'm saying. It was incorrect. Like it
yeah.
didn't compute like in the natural world.
Right. And
So I
you've
think
got
he's gonna
nothing to.
make a cur like if he can keep his composure long enough to get Brick up out of his seat and walk back to the subway.
Yeah. All right.
Three
Um,
successes.
all right. Very good. All right. Um, when you're leaving, you can make another perception check
Yeah.
as you're walking across to the
Two
subway.
successes.
Two successes. You think you can smell something? It might be urine.
I'm not even gonna flinch at it. I'm just walking.
All right. It's not until later when you're on the subway with the rest of the guys and Glass that you realize that Brick is trying to conceal the fact that he peed himself just a little.
Did everybody see that shit? And once we like kind of get seated on the subway.
Glass leans into you and she's like, I saw something. What the hell was it? The other guys look at
Mhm.
each other. One of them shakes his head. I didn't see nothing, man. I fucking didn't see nothing. Brick's like, well, I fucking saw it, and it was
Yeah.
fucking mental. I don't know what I
Fuck.
saw.
I'm like I just punched the side of the um
The chair,
subway.
this, yeah,
Yeah.
okay, yeah.
Just hit the metal.
Dong.
Yeah.
Fair enough. There's an old lady sitting up the other end of the carriage, and she kind of looks over at you, scowls like,
I give her a scowl back, like mind your own fucking business. Yeah, normally he wouldn't, but like
yeah,
this is
yeah, this is
I need
serious.
who glass. Remind me who's our who's our best lock picker and B&E guy?
Well, I don't know. It gives you a name. You
Trent?
choose
Yeah,
Trent.
yeah.
Trent,
I
perfect.
want
Okay.
I want Trent fucking following that guy, but carefully, because I don't know what the fuck that was.
Do we know where they stay? We know where Darren stayed. We're gonna have to
I I
trace
I,
them back from Darren. We don't.
I mean, how many druggies are we friends with? How many drug dealers are we friends with? Call it in.
George. Okay, okay, okay.
All
We'll do
right,
that. All right.
I'm not. Hey, I'm
This is
just like
fucking dangerous, man. You know this is dangerous. This guy's
I-
crazy.
just have him keep to the shadows, and if he feels like he's gonna get caught, have him leave before he fucking does.
And Brick's like, what kind of fucking dumb name is Sex Money anyway?
That's what I was thinking, but then he did that shit.
Huh. Yeah, I gotta get changed, man.
Do when you need to. Well,
He gets off at the next stop. You guys have got a couple more stops to get back to where you're going.
yeah. Before the train stops, I'll apologize to Glass for snapping at her.
She's like, how do you get to know these people? Who are these guys?
Remember that fucking sting back in January?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I know.
I,
That's why
I,
we came out here. That was the whole
yeah,
thing. But
me and some of the guys covered for Darren. Thinking I could get an IOU later.
well, why are you so freaked out about all this? I mean, I
It
saw something
wasn't
happen, but
Darren. It was the pimp. He just
pimp.
snapped his neck faster than I could blink.
Okay, so he's a crazy fucker. What kind of drugs is he
No,
on?
it not. No, I knew he was crazy. He calls himself Sex Money. What I'm freaked out about is how fast he was able to move and what he did with that speed.
What do you want to do? Well, do
I
we
don't
call the
know.
cops?
I need to know more. I don't know enough.
Surely we know some dirty cops.
We'll get in touch, but I need
Does he have a
save my,
record? I
to
mean,
save everybody's neck right now. I need to talk to Sandy and get an in with the mayor so that this guy can talk with him.
okay.
Jesus Christ.
All right. Well, you want to talk to Sandy? It's late. I mean,
Yeah,
she.
I know. Me and Sparky are going to her office in the morning anyway.
Okay. All right. Well, good luck.
Yeah. Again, sorry for snapping at you. I know you're just trying to help.
Well, keep it under control, okay, Wyatt? Don't drink so much coffee.
I don't have any coffee left.
Well, you do have 2 grand in your pocket.
Yeah,
Had
and
again.
I'm keeping $10. It's going to everybody else. You know that. Speaking of which,
Well,
he
she
hands
doesn't know
her.
she doesn't know that yet. She doesn't know about the money. She didn't see that.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's just too far away.
Okay. Yeah, he actually hands her 1900 of it, and
What the fuck is this?
that
Did
was
Darren paid up?
yeah. No, that was
Well, wait a
sex
minute.
money
This
paying me off.
she
That
goes.
was sex money paying me off after he killed Darren.
She goes. This is only half of it. It's not even half of it.
It's a fifth, and I did it because I the way that guy fucking moved. I didn't want to seem. Yeah,
Okay. Okay. Well, I guess
just
it's
it's something.
better than nothing. Sure. She
That's
puts it
a
away. All
fuck.
right. Long story short, then I suppose you get back to the camp.
Yeah,
Do you have anything you want to do in the interim before?
I think he's gonna just stop at like some gas station bathroom, wash off the dirt from him. Try and make himself look more presentable. Maybe he grabbed a second set of clothing for himself, like nicer clothing to go see Stacy in the morning.
Okay, Sandy.
Sandy, yeah, my
Yeah,
bad.
that's all right. All right, very good. So you do that and you head back to the camp, and at some point you probably have to sleep.
Yeah,
Or
I'd be
unless you
going to
stay
bed.
up all night freaking out, that's also
No,
possible.
I think he stays up because it was like what around like 10 o'clock when he got to the gazebo. He
Right,
falls asleep around 1.
right. Okay. All right. So you have some strange dreams, and I think you dream about that dude Sex Money's face and that moment of the snappage occurring, kind of recurring dreams that happen all night until you kind of wake up in the morning. Before dawn, you wake up. It's still dark, but it's sort of like it's so early. It's that period where it's too late to bother going back to sleep and too early to get out of bed, kind of thing. You know what I mean?
Like
Like,
5 a.m.
yeah, you're just like, oh fuck, there's no point in going back to sleep. But god damn it,
I
I gotta.
go to reach over to where my coffee can was. It turned over, empty.
Right.
Guy. Get up, start making my rounds.
Okay. All right. So, yeah, I think probably at this point, Glass is still asleep because she has a life, unlike you.
Yeah.
um, and yeah, you make your rounds. You do all the normal things. I don't think there's anything sort of stand out, kind of interesting that occurs there. It's all pretty mundane sorts of stuff. But when it gets to about 8 o'clock, Sparky turns up and he pushes into the tent. You're here. You're awake. Oh, that's good. That's good. Oh,
Yeah.
I'm
Did
looking forward.
you?
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
you look clean. Good.
yeah,
You
yeah,
found some
yeah.
soap? Yeah, it looks like you found some soap.
I had a shower, everything. I'm good. I
Hey, there
got.
you go. And
Oh,
does the suit fit?
you can smell the. What does that smell like? Huh?
Deodorant and
Hey,
spring.
yeah,
Yeah,
gotcha.
there you go.
Yeah, look at that.
Yeah.
Okay,
See,
nice, nice.
did you now be honest? Did you go
Yeah.
to your interview looking like this?
Well, well, I didn't get a chance to do that. That was
Hey. Clothes make the man, right?
that's what they say. The clothes make it the man.
Yeah. All
Today's
right.
gonna be different anyway. I got
No,
you
no.
with me.
Today's
You're
gonna
my
be
lucky charm.
yeah. This is gonna be better. Now, see, I'm looking spiffy too. We look clean.
You
We
are.
look
You
like we're
looking
put
spiffy.
together, and we have all of our ducks in a row, right?
Look at that. Look at that. Okay.
All right. Now let's hop on the subway.
All right,
Hey,
man.
I'll even
Let's
pay
go.
for the fare this today. That's how special today is, right?
Whoa.
Yeah, 75 cents is a lot, right?
You're a rich man. Don't spend it
Yeah.
all at once. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
did you get your cut from Glass?
I haven't seen Glass yet.
All right. Don't worry about your cut. You're gonna get it. And if you don't, come see me a couple days. All right.
What's this cut you're talking about?
And then we got the community got a bit of a payday yesterday. Don't worry about
Hey,
it.
hey, 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 it's good to hear. I'm not worried about it. I'm gonna get this job. Everything is gonna be good.
All
Oh,
right.
well,
And maybe
okay.
and then you buy us all mansions when you're rich.
Oh, of course. Of
Yeah.
course. Yeah,
All
exactly.
right.
You know it. Okay, so you guys head off to the mayor's office, I take it, and you get there at
Yeah.
9 a.m. Possibly stopping for a coffee on the way and maybe a snack. I don't know, a bagel or something.
Yeah. I'm like
Street.
treating him. I give him bacon, egg, and cheese. Like, hey, you
Wow.
sure you're good? Here's some toothpaste.
Because his teeth are
Yeah.
clean in the bathroom with his finger. All right. Okay, so you get to the mayor's office. Now let me just check it. I can't recall exactly where that is, but let me put this in a note. I need to not cross-contaminate my notes. Uh, all right, so you get to the mayor's office and you head up the stairs to the front door. Richard M. Daly, Mayor, is written outside the office. And looking inside, you can see there's some desks and there's there's little lamps with the little green things on the top, almost Art Deco
Yeah.
style. Yeah, um, sort of translucent. You can see them through the window, and it's kind of dim in there, and it's got this kind of deep mahogany kind of atmosphere. And you push on the door, but it's stuck, it's locked. And you realize, well, maybe it's just a little bit early, or maybe they haven't opened the front door yet. They're not expecting anybody to be here at 9 o'clock for whatever reason.
Yeah,
Um,
I'll give him like 15 minutes.
and when you push
No.
on the door, somebody comes to the door, a lady comes to the door, and she's like, "Sorry, can I help you?"
Yeah, I am we're here to see Sandy Lovett.
Oh, oh,
I'll pull out her business card.
do you have an appointment? Just come and sit down.
No, but she typically expects me.
Okay. Well, why don't you take a seat and you and Sparky, she sort of points you towards this
Yeah,
waiting area. Um, can I get you anything while you're waiting?
coffee.
Okay, so she goes and gets you some coffee, and you can hear it percolating in the background. You can smell it now, and it's like, oh my God, you can hear a conversation going on in the background, something about some new parking lots being built and some bullshit going on with that, some red tape that's getting in the way of things, and yada yada, all nonsense. You're probably not too tuned into it, or maybe you are. I don't know.
I think if anything, you can be like, oh, that's a new parking deck. That's somewhere for somebody to sleep. I'm always kind of tuned into that.
Fair enough. That seems reasonable. Okay. Um, I just pulled up some notes here for Mayor Daley's office. So by 1993, Daley is transforming Chicago. On the surface, he is modernizing the city, planting trees, fixing up downtown, pushing a clean image. But underneath, the city runs entirely on a strict system of patronage, loyalty, and backroom compliance. Um, so the real power here isn't City Hall, it's scattered across the wards. Anything particularly relevant? Um, you hear some backroom noise about some real estate code enforcement. Um, Something about Cabrini Green. Um, in any case, as you're waiting, eventually, Sandy Levitt, um, Lovett, not Levitt. I'm getting confused with Caroline Levitt. Um,
God damn.
yeah. It sounds like we're on the same page.
Yeah.
Excellent. Um, fuck, mate. If you had been the wrong kind of American, we would
I've
not
been
be
like,
here.
yo, what do you mean? What do you mean, Caroline Levitt? No, god damn her.
Oh, mate. Okay. Anyway, Lovett, Sandy Lovett comes in, and
Yes,
she's walking through the foyer, and she looks up and she looks over at you, kind of surprised to see you, and she's like, "Wyatt, what the fuck are you doing
Andy.
here?"
You see you real quick. You have a minute?
And she looks around and she's like, "I got 10 minutes. Come with me."
I kind of pick up Sparky and I'm like, come on, move, move,
All right,
move.
so he moves with you, yep, and
Yep.
she takes you to an office. It's just like a little dark, shady corner office. You can tell she doesn't have the nicest office in the building, by any stretch. Um, and she pulls you in, and she's like, "Wyatt, what's the problem? I thought we concluded business."
Hey, well, I got two things on the table. One, you remember Jack? Um,
This guy, you came in for an interview. How did it go? Did you see? She names the guy that would have been doing the recruiting because it wasn't her. Do you see Freddie Mason? And Sparky's like, yeah, yeah, yeah. I saw him. I saw him, but he didn't get back to me. He didn't get back. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Well, I can't do anything about that. It's not my department. And he's like, look, he whacks you on the chest, like with the back of his hand. Like, the fuck?
I'm like, Jack, come on, like, come on, just like, let's talk here. Look,
She's like,
li-
look, she looks over to you. I'm sorry. I did my best. Okay. I
no,
gave you the
hey,
opportunity. I opened the
no,
doors.
You got Janet her job as secretary of whatever. I
Yeah.
appreciate that.
Okay.
Help
I
you
didn't
got,
know
you
that,
got,
but all right.
you know, well, you helped around, and I'm appreciative of that, and you know that.
Good, good.
Like,
What do
Jack here is a
you,
great electrical engineer. We just don't know like what went wrong, or is there a
okay.
way
So
we could follow up?
you want another interview? Is that what you're saying? I'll get you another
Uh,
interview. What's your name?
Jack,
He's like, he goes, yeah, Sparky, Jack, whatever you like. Okay. Sparky then. I'll get you another interview, all right? It might not be with the same place. It might be somewhere else, okay? I don't know yet. We'll see what we can do, all right? He's like, yeah, yeah,
no,
okay.
no, no, Sparky, like look at me, like
He,
really look at me.
he looks at you. Yeah.
When you go to the interview, you're
Uh,
gonna wear these nice clothes. They're gonna be clean. You're gonna
yeah,
be
yeah.
put together like you are today. All right?
Okay, okay. I got it. I
Oh,
got it. I got
all
this.
right,
I
all
got
right,
this.
good. I just want to make sure you know.
And she goes, listen, Sparky, here's my card, okay? Now you can contact me directly. You got a phone or anything? Can you get to a phone? Yeah, yeah, I can get to a phone, I suppose. Um, Well, if you can't, well, I guess you can come and knock on the door. Now, on my free times, the best time to see me is on a Friday between the hours of 11 a.m. and 2 p.m. Okay? Except for lunch break between 12 and 1. I won't be here. Probably I'll be somewhere else. And she points across and she suggests she'll probably be over at one of the cafes across the street or something anyway. You can find me over there if you don't find me here. And he's like, okay, okay. And she goes, now listen, she turns to you. She goes, you said you had two things and you've got five
Look, I
minutes.
know I and he gives like kind of like an apologetic look. I know this is like a very big ask.
Sparky
Kind of
goes,
need to meet.
hey, wait, do you need me here now?
No, no, go take care of what you need to take care of.
Oh, okay. He gets up and he wanders out. She's looking at you. Okay. All right.
As soon as Sparky leaves, he kind of just like breathes for a second,
Yeah. The door swings closed. Dunk.
and like before he continues, love the guy. He drives me up a wall sometimes.
Yeah, I got that energy from him too. Probably the reason why he got turned down the first time. I got to be
He's
honest with you. I can't guarantee anything. I can try. All right.
yeah, I appreciate it, and I'm
Some people are their own
yeah,
worst enemies.
hey, he I know. All right, I have a big ask, and I know you've already done a lot for me, and I definitely appreciate it. If you want to have an IOU on me, that's fine. I'll do what I can for whatever that you just end up signing what that is. Um,
Okay, okay, okay.
need,
Talk
I need a
quicker.
meeting with the mayor tonight, 10 o'clock.
She laughs out loud.
I know.
What are you talking about? A meeting with the mayor? Are you fucking kidding me? I can't get a meeting with the mayor.
Whose palms do I have to grease?
Whose palms do you have to grease?
And then with
Wyatt,
money, with favors, jobs, whatever. Look, I can't really go into details, but I need this meeting.
Wyatt, I don't know what to say. You're asking to meet the mayor of Chicago, and you're like, no offense, okay, no offense, but you're one step up from a fucking bum.
I I know, but again, I wish I could go into the details, but I can't. But I absolutely know I need this meeting.
Are you in some kind of trouble? I'm getting that vibe off you.
Potentially, but not nothing you need to concern yourself with. You know I can handle myself.
I know that you think you can handle yourself. You're a 22-year-old kid. Every 22-year-old kid thinks they can handle themselves, especially the boys. Okay? But trust me, you can handle yourself. You think you can. I'm sure you can handle yourself in your own little environment. But if you were in big trouble, and I mean real big trouble, the kind of trouble that means you got to see the mayor of Chicago, that might be bigger trouble than maybe you're used to. It might be out of your league.
I'm gonna roll a self-control check. I'm gonna say I have 4 dice in self-control.
Is she pushing your buttons?
A little bit.
Sorry.
That is 2 successes. So like
Okay.
it's like he's about to just full force hammer fist the desk.
Right.
So she sees his muscles and his arm twitch
Right.
and like tense,
Okay.
and he just gives this big exhale of breath out of his nose. Like you can cartoonishly see the steam come out of his nose.
Right.
Um,
Your aura is clashing with my decor, darling. She doesn't say that. All right.
Tell me what strings I need to pull or who to
Listen,
get them to pull them for me.
Wyatt, I don't even know what strings to pull, okay? I don't know what strings to pull. If I knew what strings to pull, do you think I'd be working in this fucking shitty little corner office?
I'll fucking figure it out. Thank you. And he starts getting up.
Wyatt, Wyatt, calm down. Come back. Sit down. Sit down. Sit down. Come on. Be
Yeah,
reasonable. Be reasonable.
I'll kind of sit.
Look, whatever it is, I'll try and help you, okay? You're a good kid. You did me a big favor. Really, you did a big favor, and it got me a long way, okay? So I owe you one, but you got to be realistic about what you're trying to do here. You're trying to meet the mayor. Uh, look, maybe, maybe if you hang around in the foyer, you walk through here, you get a chance to say hello to him. But I don't know that he's gonna just have a meeting with you. He's got a schedule, a very busy schedule every day. He's got meetings lined up from dusk till dawn, sometimes at night.
I know.
He's got a security detail. You're trying to, I don't know what you look. How about you write him a letter? I can give that to him.
I don't even know what I could put in to get my foot in the door. I legitimately I don't know what to put into a letter that would get me that meeting tonight. And it needs to be tonight.
Okay, okay. Look, you got a phone where you are.
I jot down the phone number of a payphone that I know.
Okay, well, that's a start. Okay, look, I want you to stay in my office for about an hour, okay? Stay here. Don't go nowhere. Stay here. I'm gonna do some things. I got a meeting to attend and some other bullshit, fucking city council bullshit, whatever. And I'll be back here, and I expect you to be still here when I get back. I mean, you can go away and come back, okay? But you need to be in this office in 1 hour. And if you leave and walk out, well, I'll be honest with you, it's gonna be a lot harder for you to get back in again. All right? So
All
better
right.
to wait here if you can. Um,
All right.
I'll go and see what I can find out. And when I come back, hopefully I'll have something for you. All right?
All right. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Okay. You're a good kid. She slaps you on the shoulder. See what I can do. And she reaches into her pocket and pulls out a packet of Marlboros and a lighter. I probably should have mentioned earlier she smells vaguely of cigarettes.
Okay.
All right. So she heads off, leaves you in the office for an hour.
I
There's a
la-
there's a dingy little
really
shitty computer in here in 1993 running Windows, not even it's DOS, I expect.
yeah. I'm gonna do some snooping, like after 5 minutes to make sure she doesn't like forget something or have to double back.
Right.
Just like
Yeah.
go through whatever files, see if I can just learn more about her because I don't imagine I know much about this woman other than our business relationship.
Yeah. Okay.
Um,
What sort of information do you think you might get? Keeping in mind that we kind of decided to make this up as we're going along, so I haven't got like huge
like
plans.
maybe not motives, but like things that I could draw conclusions about what her motives are.
Okay.
Um,
I think you could find possibly that in one of her drawers, she's got some unpaid bills that she's got in that she's planning to pay, like a power bill and a gas bill or something like that. And from that, you can find out where she lives. Um, and that gives you at least a clue as to what kind of socioeconomic class she comes from. You know, you can see which suburb she lives in, and you can see that she lives in a you get gated communities, and usually they're quite sort of quite high end, but she lives in like the bottom end of the gated
yeah,
communities, if that makes sense. So she's just barely making it into that
the
niche.
lower middle
Yeah,
or
yeah,
upper lower, either or.
right. Lower upper, yeah, somewhere like that. You kind of can form a kind of picture of that at least. What else might she have? Um, that she would leave in her office.
Um,
She's got some photos of some
yeah,
family
kids,
members, right?
husband.
Um, she has a picture of a kid who looks like they're about 16 years old. Um, and you can make a perception alertness check or investigation and alertness check might be even better if you have such a thing.
Um,
Trying to remember what stats we
uh,
have in this game.
uh, I mean, we're floating anywhere between 2 and 3 perception.
Yeah,
Probably two perception.
yeah, two perception and investigation. Do you have any stats for that, do you think?
Um, and definitely at least one.
I think
Like
you've
just
got
being
at
able to
least
find
one, right?
things is
Yeah.
useful.
He seems like he's a pretty investigation might be quite a good
Four,
stat for him. Four, yeah. Okay,
four or
let's do it.
five.
Sure.
Do five.
All right.
A success.
A success. All right. You the thing you notice about the photo of this kid, this teenage boy is it looks like it was taken years ago. It's not a recent photo.
I'll take it out of the frame and look on the back because sometimes it's dated on the back.
Yeah, there is a date on it, and it looks like it's dated in the like early 80s.
Is Sandy in the picture?
Um, Sandy's not in the picture. What did you got? You got a success, a
Yeah.
single success. What level of intelligence do you think you've got? I mean, it must be reasonable.
And at the most two. I think he's more intuitive than actual book smart.
Right. Okay. Let's roll three dice. Sort of, uh, Yeah, just roll 3 dice. Give me a number. What do you get?
3 successes.
Wow. Okay. You can help me come up with what the clues are because I'm not probably not smart enough to figure them out all by myself. But I think what you've discovered is a picture of her son at that. You're pretty sure
Yeah, that's
it's
what I was,
right. It seems like it's her son. But the weird thing is that it's so long ago and he looked so young then. She couldn't have been older than sort of in her 20s or something, or maybe even teens when she had him, if you do the maths.
yeah.
Um,
And it being so dated, probably dead or run away.
that's the feeling that you've got.
Yeah.
Yes. And the fact that it's in a drawer and not on the table.
I think I think he's just gonna just write down a few quick words on like a scrap of paper just to like quick
Yep.
description that you would give like to a cop. Um
Okay. Right.
like and then he would probably hand it to Glass or just someone in his info network. Do we
Right.
know about a kid like this who's been
Right.
about this age by this year?
Right. See if you can put together.
Yeah, so I'll just pocket those few words and
Yep.
slide the picture back where I found it.
So, quick question. And this is more for drama than anything else, and I don't know whether it will go anywhere
Sorry,
or
one
not.
second.
Yep.
Sorry about that.
That's all right. I was sort of thinking, what if you wrote your notes on a notepad, like a legal pad that was on the table,
Oh, I just
and
took the legal pad with me.
oh,
Yeah.
you would take the whole legal pad? Okay.
Or all right, fine. I'll take like a few pages out of it. Sure.
The only reason I ask is like I'm kind of wondering if there's an impression left of your handwriting and your notes left on the pad for anyone who was so inclined to bother finding it, if they were even interested in looking for that for some reason. It's just
Um, I think I think he's I think he's trying to be subtle about it. Like if like I feel like Sandy's kind of half expecting him to snoop, like just given his
yeah,
general demeanor.
yeah.
Like she's like, I'm
She's not
leaving
that
this homeless
stupid,
guy
right?
in my office.
Right, right.
Like he's gonna snoop. And like he is like trying to cover up, but he's not gonna be like she knows the score.
I think the other thing that you were able to ascertain from her office is that it's quite minimal. Like she doesn't have this is like the only thing that she has that's really that personal to her. Um, she doesn't bring a lot of stuff in here. It's not her home, you know. She really doesn't hasn't made it her home. It's a functional place for her, and you can also tell that she spends a lot of her work time on the road as well.
Yeah.
So there's that.
Um, I think once I'm done snooping, I'm gonna start just like kind of meandering, make it look like I'm doing something important. I mean, I'm dressed up, maybe like I have plausible deniability of like, oh, I must be a new hire or whatever.
Right.
Um, just like kind of walk through the halls, see if I can pick up anything, or if there's like a thread I can pick up on my own, like, oh, the mayor's has this issue. I'm like, oh, that's something I can use, or like just bits of info that I can hold on to.
Right. That seems reasonable. You hear something about the sanitation department, new trucks being purchased, some order that's being reconsidered, their quote for the trucks. Somebody's fucked it up and they're having to reorder these trucks apparently, and they need a different some element of the trucks is wrong and they have to go back and backtrack, and it's going to cost them extra money, and they really don't want the taxpayers to know about this business because it makes them look like fools. um, and is there anything else in particular that you might sort of hope to find out about? um,
Um, just
Ooh,
any other like office
okay.
gossip that I can use as like a pressure point, like, hey, I need something from you.
Tell you what, you can make a
I know
perception check.
this.
You can make a
Uh,
perception check.
yeah. Yikes.
What did you get?
That is a fail.
Oh no. Okay. Um, yeah, it seems like everyone's sort of every time you kind of wander up a hallway and you start overhearing something of any value that sounds like it could be, a good soundbite, somebody leans on the door and shuts it, or they pull the screen down, or they close the blinds to the office. Um, they're obviously aware of strangers, um, but yeah. Okay, so let's say the hour. How long was it going to be? An hour, right?
Yeah.
Right. So eventually, she's coming back, and you see the clock in time to sort of get back to the office. I assume you'd be paying attention to the time,
Hmm.
and you make your way back into the office, and you hear her high heels clicking down the corridor, and she gets to the door, and the door opens, and she steps in. Right, Wyatt. Okay.
Got
So,
good news?
something. I don't
All
know if
right.
it's good
Something's
news.
better than nothing.
He's got a meeting tonight, a date at this restaurant, and she writes down she hands you a piece of paper with an address on it and the name of a restaurant. It's called the Watershed.
All right.
She slides it over to you.
Upscale.
Yeah, yeah, I guess.
Great.
So he's meeting her. It's private. He's gonna be there at 6:30. The date's at 7. You got a 30-minute window if you can find him and talk to him. Okay.
All right. We can work with that.
Now, you owe me, you little fuck.
I know that. Come
Good.
on. I even told you at the start I owe you.
She picks up the paper and holds it up, and she goes, "You see this? I could probably go to jail. Okay? Now get out of here. Call
Yeah.
me if you need anything else, all right?
All
Try
right.
not to make it difficult.
Hey, I'm not trying to put you in a bad position. All right. You know that.
I hope it helps. That's all I can say.
I hope so too.
I don't know what kind of bullshit you're in, but if it gets any worse, I know a guy who might be able to help you out.
And kind of cocks his head at that and just like, all right, sure.
Don't make me call him. Vincenzi fucking hates dealing with street kids.
Who's this Mackenzie guy?
Never mind Vincenzi. He's a guy I know.
All right.
He's the guy we go to if you've discovered that you're in real big shit. Somebody's gonna kill your ass.
Okay.
All right,
I'll be
now
careful.
get out of here.
And I'll head out.
All right, as you're heading out, you can make another perception check. Ha ha ha.
One success.
One success. You see a dude with a camera hanging around his neck and a notepad, like a folder, standing outside the door, outside the front of the mayor's office. Um, and he's finishes taking a photograph, and he looks up at you. He's got a cigarette hanging out of his face, and he's got a little badge on his shirt that says Miller, and underneath it says Chicago Tribune. And he goes, "Hey there, what's the uh, what's the atmosphere going on in there today? Everything good? You good?
Yeah, everything's going swell.
Swell. Oh, that's good. That's good. You didn't see any interest in activity in there, did you? I haven't seen you in here before. Are you new?
Yeah,
Yeah. You intern or what?
you could say that.
Okay, okay. Hey, just asking questions.
Yeah, no, no.
All right. Well, you know, if you ever need to tell anyone anything, my name's Miller. Gives you a card.
All right. I'll remember that. Thanks, Miller. And I'll take it and pocket it and just get out of there before anybody sees me talking to a reporter.
Okay. All right. So you fuck off.
Yeah.
Excellent. All right. Where do you go? What do you do?
I'm heading back to my community.
Okay.
Um, or I'm actually gonna go find glass.
So, because at this point you got there at 9 o'clock, so and you spent an
Yeah, I've been
hour
there for
there, maybe an hour and a
probably like
half, or
11:30.
that seems reasonable, right?
Yeah.
So by the time you get anywhere else, it's probably like 12, 12:30.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. So you're going to see Glass. Okay. Where do you think she stays? Where do you reckon she hangs out during the day? She in
I
the
imagine she's either a barista or a bartender somewhere. I imagine she like has a part-time job and like is trying to get out on her own accord.
right. Okay.
And it doesn't help that I'm like bogging her down with
Fucking work to
shit.
do. Right.
Yeah.
Fair. Okay. All right. So you find her. Ooh. Okay. Yeah. You go in to see her, and let's say she's got a new job in town. Um, just give me a second to think about that. Do you reckon it's far from where you guys tend to be hanging out, or is it sort of doesn't matter?
I think it's on not incredibly far, but far away because like again, she is trying to distance herself, and I think I unintentionally have my claws in her because she's so good at what she does for our community. I'm just like, we need you. I know you're trying to do your own thing. I can appreciate that. We still need you.
Okay, she works at a bar it's a yeah, it's a bar really. It's called the Blue Moon Cafe.
Nice.
And she's had this job for a couple of weeks now. That seem reasonable?
Yeah, sure.
All right. So you get to the Blue Moon Cafe and you head in and you can smell the coffee, of course, as you get there. And there's people sitting around. You see a lot of berets and scarves and hipsters hanging about as you go in, and you can hear people over there talking about um, uh, corporate capitalism and um, anarcho fucking this, that, and the other.
Bougie shit.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. They look like students mostly, but some of them look a bit more serious. There's a dude wearing, car keys, and there's a heated argument going on over on the other side. Um, yeah. Anyway, she's standing behind the bar. She's busy making a latte for someone at the moment, and she is expertly um, doing the little picture thingy on the top of the latte.
Yeah, the latte picture.
Yeah, what do you reckon her signature is? Does she have,
Um, I imagine it's
it
pretty
could be a,
basic,
it
especially
could
if
be
it's
a,
for college students. It's gonna
could
be a
be
leaf.
right, a
It's gonna
leaf.
be a leaf.
Right, fair enough. All right, so she does that, and she looks up at you and she just nods like she's waiting for this guy to fuck off, and she gives him his coffee, and he pays up and wanders off, and she leans over the bar, and she's like, "What are you doing here? Can't you see I'm
I
fucking
know you don't
working?"
like me asking you about stuff at work, but he pulls out the piece of paper and slides it to her, the description of
What's this?
Sandy's son.
What the Sandy? This is your contact?
Yeah, she has an old picture of seems to be her son stashed inside her desk from the 80s. Um,
What are you
I'm
snooping
wondering,
in there?
it's not on her desk, it's in it. I'm thinking he's either dead or a runaway. Be
Okay.
about my age,
What are
maybe
you
a little
gonna
bit older.
What are you gonna do with this information, Wyatt?
Look, I think it would go a long way if we figured out if the kid ran away, it'd go a long way if we found him. And if it dies, then I know not to bring it up at all. Or if he died in a way that benefits us, I know maybe I can do something. I don't know. It's just another
Okay,
angle.
okay. It's an angle. It's leverage. Okay, okay. All right, fine. I'll put somebody onto it.
All right.
Um,
I thank you.
look, Hank's just had a fucking camera installed up here, and
I pull out $2. The way
two
you know the way I
bucks.
like it. Two. It's
All right, all right. She puts it in the cash register, very clearly making it clear to the camera that she's making sure it goes in there, and she makes you a latte or whatever it is that you ask for.
and I'll kind of whisper as she's standing at the coffee machine. I'm whispering over it. This manager giving you any troubles? Boss, owner, whatever?
Hank, no, he's pretty cool. He talks a lot of shit though, but he's pretty cool. He's good to everyone. Yeah.
What kind of shit?
Oh, she points over to those kids sitting over there, and she goes, "You hear that shit? He's
Yeah,
he's
fucking.
like them, except that he's like in his 30s or something, and he never fucking sleeps. I tell you, this guy's
All
wired
right,
all the time.
so he doesn't know shit. All right, got it.
Oh, I don't know. It depends how you look at it. He, anyway, you should meet him. He's an interesting guy. I mean, he's gotten me thinking at times.
You think about what?
All kinds of shit. It doesn't. It's Look, Hank, not Hank. She's talking about Hank. You're Wyatt. He's Hank. She goes, "Look, Wyatt, I gotta keep working. I got things that need happening. I gotta
No,
mop out the
I get it.
toilets."
All right. All right. And he's like kind of hands raised, apologetically backing up with this coffee out the door.
She goes, but if you want to meet him, he'll be here about 9 o'clock.
Maybe. I got places to be tonight. You know that.
I think he'd like you, and he's got work.
All right. I'll do my best. Is he around tomorrow night? If I'm around tomorrow night.
Wyatt, he's around every night. He never leaves the
All
fucking
right.
place.
All right. Thank you. Sorry. Bye.
Okay. Bing, ding, ding, ding. The door shuts and swings closed, and you head off. All right. Where to next? Out of game. I might need a quick break to go and make
Yeah, no, take
myself a
your time.
coffee, actually. And a question: how are you doing? How are you deal? Are you having fun?
Yes, I am. This is amazing.
Awesome.
It is a lot of fun. I thought I'd prefer because normally I start my vampire games as a vampire, and this is a nice little change of pace.
I know, right? It's
Yeah,
people go, "Oh, really? He wants me to start as a human? That's not going to work." And then they start doing it, and they're like, "Oh, fuck, this is actually really cool."
yeah, no, it's fun, and I like I like how Wyatt has like his own form of political power. Just like you can like yeah, you could talk shit about me, but like as soon as you start fucking around too much, I can flex something, and it's gonna come from an angle you can't see.
Right. Yeah,
I
fair
do
enough.
have that feeling.
Yeah. I can probably go for about another 45 minutes too, if that's all right with you.
Yeah.
I don't know what time we actually started. Uh,
We started at we've been going for a minute. We started at uh like 5:30, almost
5:30.
2 hours.
Okay, that's not too bad. Okay, so if we go for another 45 minutes to an hour, I'll try. All right.
All right.
Um,
Yeah,
uh,
whatever you can do, man.
yeah, cool. All right, I'll see you in a minute. I'm gonna go and grab a coffee.
I'll also be right back.
Be right back. Check, check.
Yep.
He's there. Excellent. Excellent. I just got to check my Discord briefly as well.
Take your time.
Um, Well, I'm glad you're having fun. That's our first priority.
Yes. And then after we're done off recording, I'd like to talk to you.
Yeah, okay.
All right, great.
No worries. Alrighty. Back to it. You leave the office. You've done with the reporter. You head back to, that's right, you went to the Blue Moon Cafe. Um, you saw Glass and you've left there. And where do you go now?
Um, I think I'm gonna go meet back up with Trent because I did give him a job and see if he found out anything for me.
Trent, right. Now just quickly remind me who Trent was.
He was our my B&E guy. Like I told him to scout out sex money and his operation and see if he carefully find out and see if he can get me anything and hopefully he didn't get caught or
Right,
anything.
this sex money dude. Okay. Okay, so Trent, you go to like maybe he's got an apartment or something like that, or is he
Mm,
in the tent
um
city as well? Like he's got to be somewhere where he can actually do some investigating.
yeah. Maybe he is in an apartment because he does do a lot of thieving stuff, so maybe he got a hold of enough money and cleaned it
Doesn't have to be a
enough.
nice apartment.
Yeah,
He,
no,
he
yeah,
could be
I'll go meet Trent at his apartment.
could be squatting there for all we know.
Yeah, yeah, true, could.
All right, any
I
other
think he
defining?
definitely claims it's his apartment, but he's most likely squatting there.
Right, that makes sense. Okie dokie. Trent, right. So you get to the apartment. You go up to the floor, or is it one of those shitty basement apartments, underground ones with the
Yeah, whatever, doesn't
letters
matter.
instead of numbers? Um, and you knock on the door, and he opens the door, and like half the characters in my game, you'll find he's got like a stub of a cigarette sitting hanging out of his mouth.
Yeah, it's the 90s. They're
It's
still doing that everywhere.
right, exactly. And he blows smoke in your face, and he's like, "Yeah, you're here.
Hey, you know I don't like that shit, but thank you for letting me in.
Come in." And closes the door.
Thanks, Trent.
So, have you ever heard of the internet?
Dude, you look at me. I actually look nice today, but look at me.
He looks at you, looks you up and down. What?
No, I
What?
haven't heard of the internet.
Okay, well, there's this newfangled thing called the internet. And I tell you, it's good for two things. It's good for looking up shit about people like this dude you're looking for, this sex money guy. And it's good for porn. It's probably better for porn than anything else you've ever seen in your life. I got some stuff I gotta show you. You won't
I
believe your
don't
fucking
need to know what
eyes.
you do with your left hand at night. Tell me about sex money.
You're a disappointment. He takes you into the apartment. He's like, okay, okay, take a seat. You want anything? He gets
I'm fine. I'm fine.
okay. So I had these guys go looking to do some checking on public records and what have you. This guy, Sex Money, he was active in the '80s and really weird shit. Check this out. And he hands you a photocopy of a case file, and it's a police file.
You got people in
And
the police department?
yeah, and
Shit.
Chicago PD. Look at that. He opens it up. So this guy was murdered in 1986.
On he died? This guy's dead, the guy I met last night?
That's what it fucking says. I mean, unless it's a
I'll
different
start
guy. I mean, Sex Money's not exactly a common name, right? It's not the name he was born under. I mean, it says
I'll
here
start reading the report.
his name was Freddie Moses Jacoby. I mean, it's a little bit more mundane than Sex Money, right? But still, he fits your description. And according to the file, he goes through it. When he was busted in 1982 for drug dealing, murder, sex trafficking, And he lists off a bunch of shit this guy is apparently into. All kinds of shit. Arms dealing, some of the worst shit. Um, he was going by the name Sex Money back then. So what do you think
All
about
right.
that? So I'm pretty sure it's the same guy. But as to whether or not he's dead, well, obviously he's not dead if you met him last night. So either the police report is fake or there's some fucking freaky shit going on. But here's the thing. The cop that did the report, he's dead. What do you make of that? And
When did he
then,
die?
well, he pulls out another report and it goes through it. And he died 6 months later. Look at that. Here we go.
What's the cop's name?
It gives you another name. We can make it up.
Sure.
Um,
That's 6 months later. All right.
yeah, but you know what's weirder? You want to know the really weird shit after that?
He has a corner office in the fucking police department?
No,
No.
he's dead too. The guy that reported this, he's also dead.
How
Everybody
far does this
connect.
chain go?
That's where it ends, but far enough to be as suspicious as fuck. You got to agree.
Yeah, no, definitely.
So that's what I found out. And this guy, Sex Money, he doesn't come from around here originally, anyway. By the way, he comes from Los Angeles.
Angeles.
Yeah,
What's he doing all the way out in Chicago? There's enough work over there. Work, quotations.
you'd think so, wouldn't you? But from what I can gather, it sounds like he was working for some, some people down in LA, and they
I
probably
mean, yeah.
they sent him up here to do some infiltrating and set up a new business. Seems to be the way. Mm.
Are you able
Now,
to do any actual tailing of the guy or no,
uh,
I didn't give you an address or anything, but
well, that's the thing. There's not a lot of information on the guy himself. We got some details on some of his boys. The guy. Oh, wait. This is fucking weird. Check this out. Okay, so apparently, he pulls out a newspaper article. This is from today, this morning.
today.
This guy died last night, and this guy, what's his face, the sex money motherfucker, apparently, according to the witness reports, was either involved or he was there or he was connected to him. They knew each other.
Darren,
And
that's the Vic.
that's the guy. Yeah, he was found dead this morning at a fucking like a rotunda or some shit in
The
South Side.
gazebo that I was at last night.
Oh yeah. That's exactly it. Yeah,
Yeah, I saw that shit.
you saw that shit. Okay, so
That's why I'm being extra careful right now.
gotcha. Yeah, well, I wouldn't fuck with this guy. That's what I would say. And I mean, I got some other stuff here, some photos of him doing some things. These are older pictures over the last year or so. But I thought this one was interesting. Um, and he shows you a picture of a party where Sex Money is sitting, he's on his knee, one knee. He's on one knee in front of another dude, this black dude with dollar signs shaved into his afro.
This guy
Um,
fucking kneeling?
he's kneeling in front of this guy, like he's paying homage to him, like some medieval fucking ritual or some shit.
Eh, What the fuck? This guy wouldn't be caught dead doing that. What the hell is that?
And the guy with the shaved dollar signs in his head, he's got like a couple of gold teeth, and
Who's
he
that motherfucker?
he looks like some weird ass freak. This guy, he looks scary as fuck. He's one of the scariest looking people you've ever laid eyes on. Like he's walked out of Fangoria magazine.
You know who that is?
Well, that's the thing. I can't get a read on this guy.
When was this photo taken?
This was like 2 years back.
Great.
And I tell you, that cost me a pretty penny getting my hands on that one.
You know I owe you, and you know I keep everybody
Yeah,
fucking.
you don't owe me nothing. That's okay.
Mhm,
We're good. We're clean from that last little thing we did.
yeah.
But
Um.
I'm in it for the love. You know how it is.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So look, I gotta say to you, Wyatt, I think we getting a bit too close to these guys now. I think you
Look,
want to back
I have
off.
this one little favor I have to do for him. Then I'm cutting ties.
You gotta do a favor for this guy.
All right. Imagine you're him. Imagine you're him. All right. He asks you to set up a meeting with somebody relatively important. All right. You ask
Okay.
me. Okay.
He asked you to
If
set
I
up a.
come back to you with a time and place, but the guy in the subject in question doesn't exactly know it's happening, wasn't formally set up, would you be upset if you're this guy? Sex money?
I don't know. I think you need to give me a little bit more information because that's a
He
hard
want
question.
all right. He wants to meet with the mayor. And he wants it tonight at 10. I know
What
where and when he's going to be at
you
10.
and
If
you're
I came
thinking
to you with that, would
you're gonna
that
you're gonna take this guy to meet the mayor.
I'm not going anywhere. I was just going to give him a time and place.
You're talking about
Do you
Daly,
think I'm going anywhere with that guy?
Mayor Daly, that guy that you gotta
Yeah,
set them up on a fucking little blind date. Is that what it is?
he's actually going on a date. The
Oh,
mayor.
what's the lady gonna say when she? Oh my God! This guy turns up. She's gonna
Hey,
walk.
I'm not worried about that. I'm just gonna point at I'm gonna just give him a direction and say go. And then I'm gone.
That's crazy. It's fucking crazy. I don't know.
Now,
What would I
if
do if I was him?
would you snap my neck or would you be like, all right, you got me a meeting or
I'm more
somewhere
in-
in between?
I'm more inclined to think it's you got me a meeting. But I mean, how realistic is this guy? I mean, you spoke to him. Is he fucking
No,
drugged
this
out?
guy's full of shit, but he's look. I don't want
Is he
after this,
fucking mental?
don't
Is he in touch with reality? Is he on drugs?
he's definitely on fucking something. Look, when he snapped Darren's neck, I I blinked and the guy was already sitting down
Jesus,
by the
man, I heard
time.
stories
No, no,
about
no, 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 no,
PCP,
no, no.
man. It's got to be something like
No, no,
that.
no, no. Listen, Darren was standing. I blinked. Sex money was already back in his chair.
That's fucking crazy, man.
I'm
Okay.
not exaggerating.
He gives you a look like he wants to believe you, but you know how you have to be skeptical when you hear something like that. You're like,
Yeah.
so he gives you that skeptical look, but he wants to believe you because you're his friend. He's like, okay, okay. He's like, I'll let you believe what you want to believe, kind of thing. Well,
So if I give him a time and place, and I do you think that's good enough, or do I need something a little bit more?
I think you should tell him the situation so that he knows. Because if you don't tell him that the guy's not expecting him, then he needs to have an opportunity to say it's not good enough.
All right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I would leave it at that.
All
And if
right.
you
I got one
can,
more. Got one more house call to make then.
sorry to tell you that.
No, no, I appreciate it.
I think that somewhere deep down, Wyatt, you already knew the answer.
I did. I just needed to hear it out loud.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry to be the one.
All right. Stop looking into him. And if that guy's bound to that guy, don't look into him either. Just unless you could be
Call,
smart about it.
call,
If you could be smart about it, fuck it, do it. But like, don't get yourself killed.
I don't know. This guy's fucking interesting, isn't he? Though,
Yeah,
you know,
one motherfucker bound to another one in 1993. That's fucked up.
It's maybe it was a party thing, some kind of
Was
I
it
don't know,
themed
hazing,
party?
some weird ass
Yeah, it could be.
hazing bullshit. I don't know. Who knows
All
what
right.
these crazy fuckers are up to? Okay, well, give me a call if you find out anything else, and if I learn anything, I'll send someone to find you. All right?
All right. Here's where I'm gonna be at. I'm gonna just I'll give him the address for Jacket because I know where Jacket is.
Okay.
Um, that's where I'm going next. So you don't hear anything, at least you'll know where I'm at.
All right. Let's do it. Okay, so you're gonna leave and
Yeah, I'm
head
gonna
off.
go to Jacket's address.
Jacket. Okay, right. That was right because you don't know his name, do you? You never
Yep.
got a name of him. Okay. All right, so you go to him. All right, and you get to this place, Cabrini Green, which turns out to be where he stays. Um, and it's like the the projects,
Yeah.
all right? And walking in there, you see a lot of people looking at you because you are out of place. And more or less, you might be the same socioeconomic class. You may even have all the same problems and issues and
Doesn't matter.
so forth. It doesn't matter. You're not from around here. Um, and there's some kids looking at you as you go past. You see a lady with a stroller and a couple of kids heading across the street at the sidewalk, and you turn into the projects into Cabrini Green. It's got a big flash name on the front gate, but it's covered in spray paint and graffiti and shit now. And over on the far over on the far side of Cabrini Green, you can see flashing lights like cop car lights. No sirens, just the lights, and you can see some cops over there talking to some young kids um, next to a like a some shop or another. There's a newspaper vendor with a trolley. You go in and you start looking around. And you've got this guy's address, so you know what building to go to. And when you get there, there's a bunch of hoodlums, literally with their hoods, sitting on the
Yeah.
steps, sitting around at the bottom of the steps. You can smell they're smoking weed. You can smell it a mile away as you approach them. Um, and they look up at you, and you can make a perception alertness check.
Sure. 3 successes.
Out of this group of about five of these kids, and they're sort of late teens, maybe even one or two of them are early 20s. At least two of them look like they're packing heat, so to speak. Um, they've got guns down the back of their pants. Not particularly concealed either, I might add. Um, and as you approach, a couple of them stand up. One of them steps in front of you, leaning on the rail next to the stairs that lead up into the foyer. And behind him, you can see inside the foyer. That's where the lifts are. You can see three lifts, and two of them are busted, and they're out of order. You see people coming up and down the stairs actually, and going out through another door. This kid stands up in front of you. He's like, "You looking for someone?
Jacket's expecting me.
Who the fuck is Jack? Am I
Guy wears
supposed
a
to know who the
big
fuck that
puffy
is?
gold jacket. That's what he was called when I met him yesterday.
Huh? I don't know nobody called Jacket. What's your name?
Wyatt.
You're in the wrong part of town, Wyatt. What you really doing here? Are you a cop?
Sex Money really doesn't like keeping his messages waiting.
These kids look at each other when you say Sex Money's name. Huh? Wyatt, you said.
Yeah, we talked last night.
Hey, Drip, go upstairs and Tell him there's a Wyatt here to see somebody. One of the kids gets up. Why is it always me, man? Okay, fuck you. He heads up inside, and they keep you there for a couple of minutes while this kid fucks off. And a couple of minutes later, he comes back down there, out of the one working elevator. Comes back outside, and he goes, "Yeah, he can see you now. Come on in, follow me."
Great.
It takes you into the elevator, and you head up. So I never gave you a name for this guy, huh? Hmm.
Nope.
All right. He goes, so how do you know Travis?
Sent a runner to Darren last night,
Oh,
and he was the messenger that came back.
wow. Travis is a messenger now. Where do I tell the kids about that? That's hilarious. Okay. And you get up to the eighth floor, and the lift stops and pings open, and you step out into a hallway, and you see a couple of big guys sitting outside of a door up here. And one of them has literally got like an M16 leaning against the wall next to him.
I think Wyatt actually does laugh. I like, are you a fucking kidding me? Laugh.
And they're basically just guarding the door to this apartment. One of them has an M16, the other one has like a baseball bat or something. And they're sitting there with magazines and newspapers, and they're chewing fucking gummies. And one of them's got like a Nintendo or something. You know, some whatever we had back in 1993. I don't remember now.
Probably the NES.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so you approach the door, and these guys, they step aside. They let you in. They don't. They look up at you like, "What the? Who the fuck is this dude?" You know. They let you in, and you step inside, and this guy, who now you know his name is Travis, is no longer wearing his gold puffy jacket. He's got his shirt off, and he's parading around up and down inside the room. You can hear there's like sports games. Somebody's playing like a video game, like a basketball game on a big ass TV. It's a huge TV, but it's a big box of a TV. You know, it's not like a flat screen back in those days. Um, and the place is filled with smoke, a mixture of different flavors of smoke, tobacco smoke, weed smoke, probably other types of inebriating toxicants, etc. Um, and this guy turns around as you come in. He's like, "You again."
Or sex money. I need to give him a message.
You want to get a message to Sex Money? He can't see you till about 8 o'clock.
Time is it?
Right now, it's like 4 o'clock.
All right. I'll be back at 8.
Why don't you stay here? Hang out with me.
I'll be making me a cup of coffee. Give him kind of like a wink.
He goes, and none of that shit either. I ain't like that.
Busting your balls.
So, out of game, I think you probably spend the next 4 hours playing video games with Travis, and while he gets progressively more and more stoned and less coherent. Um, and then at the last minute, when I say the last minute, it's probably about 6, 7 o'clock. Um, he orders a bunch of food, starts getting his shit together, um, and starts getting remarkably back down to earth again. And I think also he probably orders in, calls up some ladies who come up, and um, they act like they're his girlfriends, but you're pretty sure they're hookers. Um, and they, you know, all over you if you let them.
I think Wyatt why he's not opposed to anybody taking part of any vices.
Hmm.
I think he likes being clear-headed.
Yeah.
Um,
And he knows what the fucking stakes are from last night.
yeah.
Okay. All right. So bullshit goes on for some time. And eventually, Sex Money, he says to you, it's probably about, no, not Sex Money, Travis says to you, probably about time we went for a ride. You ready?
All right.
All right. So he takes out this big fucking cell phone, like it's like a brick, you know. And he makes a call in the other room, and you overhear the tiniest little bit of it, something about I'm coming in with some fucking milkshake from you know from the loop, and we're gonna meet you at such and such a place. It's about all you hear. And next thing you know, he's taking you back downstairs again, and you guys are getting in one of the most ostentatious vehicles that you have ever driven in. Um, and you drive for about 20 minutes, cross a bridge, heading south into the city of Gary, Indiana. Oh, wait, Gary is, yeah. Is Gary, Indiana?
Yes.
It is, yeah. Right. And so you go into this sort of backwater suburb of Gary, and another tenement block, not unlike the one you just left. But as you get here, you see that it seems a little bit more secure. There's more people standing around, and less concern about the fact that they're holding guns, quite big ones in some cases as well. They don't seem to give a fuck about that. They're not really concerned about the cops. You can see that's pretty clear. And finally, the car pulls up, and you and Travis get out. And I think you've probably managed to, given your personality. You know what? Let's make a charisma and maybe leadership check to see how well you're. Unless you want to use manipulation, that would be another
I think
option.
in this case it'd be manipulation.
Okay, see how you're.
So we said that was 5d10, I
Sure.
believe.
Yeah, this gives you some.
That is 3 successes.
Okay, so I think you've got a pretty good rapport going on with this dude now. And having achieved that, you get out of the vehicle and he leads you in, and he takes you up to the rooftop. You go all the way up in the elevator, and then you take the stairs, and you wind up the stairs a couple more flights of stairs, and then there's like a trap door, so to speak, that opens up onto the roof. Or maybe it's one of those like little boxes on the roof that's got a sink like a door that leads in. That makes more sense.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So you come out and you see Sex Money standing out there. There's a couple of dudes that you saw from the night before that look like his enforcers or something, or his bodyguards, essentially. That you wonder whether he really needs bodyguards given what he did last night. And he turns around as you step out, and for a moment, you think you see this sort of odd gleam in his eyes as he turns towards you. It must have been a reflection, red light or something, reflecting off his lenses. Maybe he's got contacts on or something, but it's just for a moment. And he turns towards you, and well, if it ain't Wyatt.
Hey, how you doing?
You got something for me, Wyatt? We're gonna meet the mayor tonight, right? Right? He starts walking down
It's
towards you.
not 100%. Look, he wouldn't know you're coming, but I do have a location and I do have a time.
Did you say he doesn't know we're coming?
Look, I did what I could. I tried to pull whatever strings I could. The guy's busy and he's kind of taking off tonight. He's not like doing anything official. He's going out on a date with some woman.
Okay. Good work. I like that. I like that. You did good. You did good. You did better than I think you could, than I thought you could. Great work. Hey,
I,
shoot.
I I
Yeah.
I give him the name of the restaurant and the time.
Cool. Well, I guess we're going for a drive soon. Wyatt, you gonna come along? I think
I
you
don't
should
think I
come
can.
along.
I got a lot of guys that are under have some medical issues going on, and I need to take care of my people.
Medical issues going on with your people, huh? He looks around at the other guys. This guy's got friends with medical issues. That's crazy. We got friends with medical issues too. But you know what we also have? We got enemies with medical issues. uh, okay, all right. I had my fun. So you're gonna leave it to me then, huh? You're not gonna come along. You don't want to meet the mayor. I thought a resourceful young buck like you would want to meet the mayor of Chicago. Who knows? You might get something out of it. Twist some arms.
Mary did a lot for me in my community, got some of my people jobs. You know what? I'm happy with that.
You know what I like about Wyatt? He says to one of the bodyguards. He's so fucking humble. He's so fucking humble. He doesn't want anything. He's there's respect for that. I got big respect for that. Impressive, very impressive. Nice. Well, I guess you did me a favor there, Wyatt. It's a big one, and I appreciate it. So I gotta do you a favor. And he takes out his wallet again, like he did last night. And he goes, I don't think you can say no this time. And he takes out the remainder of the green notes in his wallet, totaling about the other half of the 10 grand that he would have paid you. And he fans them out in his hand quite expertly, I might admit. He's sort of shoo, and they all sort of fan out like a pack of cards. That's 8K for you. There you go. He stuffs them in your pocket or wherever is
Pleasure
convenient.
doing business.
Yeah, pleasure doing business. But Wyatt, why don't you sit down, have a drink with me? Yeah, come on.
I take a seat.
And he reaches for a bottle, takes a sniff of it. Mmm, rich. And he pours some wine into the cup.
Mhm.
He's a little. I guess you're probably a little surprised that he's a wine drinker because he looks like a beer drinker, you
Yeah,
know. He goes,
you're into the bougie shit, huh?
we're celebrating. We're gonna
Yeah,
meet the
fair
mayor.
enough.
Okay, and he pushes a cup of this wine across to you. There you go.
I don't do business on a intoxicated brain. Sorry. Maybe next time. I'll leave the I won't push the cup back to him, but I'll leave it on the table.
He leans forward. You're not denying my hospitality now, are you, Wyatt?
No, but this is different from that.
Huh? I
This
don't
is different from
understand.
that.
I don't
I
understand.
don't do drugs, I don't smoke, I don't drink. This is how I
Oh,
am.
you're a teetotaler. Who would have guessed it? Who would have guessed that? All right. Well, out of game, you can make an empathy check again, another perception, empathy and perception check. I think you said it was like 3 dice for this, was it? Or was it
Five.
five? Okay. Pretty good.
It's not a fail, but
Not a
no
fail.
successes.
No successes. Okay. Yeah, okay. You can't really gather too much from that. Um, you'll notice that one of the bodyguards, though, raises an eyebrow. They seem to be a little bit slightly tense after that. one of them cracks their knuckles. You sure you don't want any? It
Tell you
would
what,
means a lot to me.
and I can appreciate that, but I'll tell you what, you'll have your meeting with the mayor. That'll go smoothly. I'll celebrate with you another time.
Oh, you
How's
just
that?
want to. You got things to do, Wyatt. I see that. I see that. Yeah, you don't have time to come to the meeting. You don't want to drink my wine. You have places to be. Sick people. I tell you what, who do you know that's sick? I've been known
You're
to,
the guys in my community I need to take care of.
yeah, okay, okay. All right then. Well, I guess I'll see you around. You better get on with your night then. Good luck. Thanks again.
Appreciate it.
Good work,
And
Wyatt.
luck with your meeting.
I'll see you soon, real soon. And
Yeah,
he
the alarm bells are definitely fucking going.
looks to one of the guys and they kind of usher you to the door and out you go.
Yeah,
And
I'm get as soon as I'm out of the neighborhood and I'm sure nobody's following me, I'm going to the nearest payphone.
okay, who you call?
Sandy,
Sandy. Okay. 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 Now at this point it's like eight
it's
o'clock,
late.
right?
Yeah.
8 at night. Okay. Um, you hear the phone pick up and you can hear a TV on in the background and you hear this kind of exasperated voice. Hello?
Sandy, it's Wyatt. Fucking Wyatt.
Fucking Wyatt. What's happened, Wyatt? Are you
I'm in
okay?
over my head.
You're in over your head. Where are you right now?
I'll give the name of the neighborhood. This guy is this this guy's gonna kill me
You
and
sure about
maybe some of
this?
my people.
Okay. Um, all right. Well, stay where you are. I'm going to send my friend Vincenzi to go and find you. All right. He's going to pick you up. He's got a taxi and he's going to pick you up in his taxi. All right.
I
So,
need my people need to be safe. I think he's gonna go after them too.
one thing at a time. I got to get you safe first. All right.
All right.
So, Vincenzi's coming to get you. Now, give me your address. Where are you right now?
I'll say a street
Blah, blah, blah.
corner.
Okay. All right. She says, stay in the phone booth. Keep the phone at your ear like you look like you're on a call. And don't do nothing suspicious. And my guy will be there real shortly. All right.
Yep.
Okay. And if you want, you can call me back. I can stay on the line with you, but I do have to make another call. I got to make a call, so you can call me back in 5 if you have to, if you really want, if you're feeling out of sorts. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, I got to make a call to this guy, and I'll you call me back in 5. Okay.
All right.
All right.
And what I'll do instead of hanging up the phone, I'll just like kind of lean
Tap the
over it.
button. Yeah.
Yeah, tap the button and make it still look like I'm on the phone.
Right. Fair. Okay. Very good. You do that, and you leave her for 5 minutes, and then a couple of minutes later, you call her back. Okay, I called the guy. He's on his way now. All right. Just keep a lookout. He's going to be about 10 to 15 minutes. He's on his way. Maybe a little shorter if he drives quickly. I told him to get the fuck over there because, shit could happen. All right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Now take deep breaths. It's going to be okay. Now tell me about these people we need to look after. Where are they?
I'll give the address of the second building.
Okay.
They're carrying heavy guns. Like, I didn't think guns could be that big.
Fuck. Okay. Now what about
The guy's name is Sex Money.
okay, now I got that. I got that. Now, what about the people we're looking after? Not just the
Uh,
perps.
um, uh, yeah, we're currently at this park.
Okay, so we need to
Just
move those
assumed.
people. That's what we need to do. I'm gonna get I'm gonna get an action done. Basically,
Glass.
the cops are going to go in there looking for someone, okay? They're going to act like they're looking for drugs. And maybe they are, maybe they ain't, maybe they're going to arrest one or two people, but they're not going to tear the place apart. All right? But
All
there's
right.
going to be cops there, which means that whoever's coming for your friends, they ain't going to be able to do nothing because the cops will be in the way.
All right.
All right?
Glass and Sparky, they have to make it out. No jail time, no nothing. I don't know if they have anything on them. I don't know
All
anything
right,
like
all right.
that.
I'll do my
Um,
best.
but it, but these are the people I know are there. I'll just rattle off a bunch of
All
names.
right.
I
Your
don't know if there's anybody else
conversation.
there.
All right. So while you're doing that and you're talking about it and you're filling in details and what have you, eventually you see this taxi, Chicago taxi, cruises around the corner and it blinks. The light on the roof blinks a couple of times as it pulls up in your direction, and you can see this heavy set fellow in the front seat, the driver. He looks a bit like you know what? I might be able to find you a picture of what he looks
Oh,
like.
nice.
Um, I like to use actors from movies and TV shows frequently for this
Sure.
sort of thing. Um,
And on Discord.
I can share it
Oh
in
yeah, that's even better.
in a minute. What's it called? I think his name is Holt McCallany, but I don't know if that's it. Um, Go away. Oh my God, why? Is this the guy? Okay, let me share this. See this guy?
Oh yeah. Cool.
Oops, that fucked that up. But yeah, that
Yeah.
guy. He looks like him. Okay, so this is the guy that pulls up on the taxi. Um, and he
Is
winds down the window as he pulls up next to you.
is your guy older guy?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
All right, he's here.
His name's Vincenzi. Okay.
All right, thanks. I appreciate it.
All right. So
And just yeah, I hang up and walk over, and he's
he pushes the
Wyatt's
door open,
actively
and
shaking.
the guy in the car leans across the inside of the car and unlocks the door and pushes the door open in the rain rather than get out and come round to you.
Thank you.
And he gets in. He goes, "So you must be Wyatt,
Yeah,
Vincenzi. Nice to meet you.
nice to meet you too.
Hey, everything's good." And he starts driving. So we're gonna get you safe. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. You got anything you need to tell me?
How much did Sandy tell you?
Oh, I got a pretty good idea.
Uh,
You're
s-
dealing with some hoodlum by the name of Sex Money. Is that right?
yeah, he had me do
That guy is
one of his.
technically that guy's dead. Did you know that?
Yeah, I looked into him.
Yeah.
What him, the cop that put him up, that investigated him, and the cop that made the report on that guy are all dead.
So I don't want to ask too many questions, but how the fuck did you get wound up in these guys?
Look, I did a favor for the some fuck that works for sex money. He owed me money. I send him a note
Okay.
to just get me paid in square.
Yeah.
And then suddenly I'm being because I didn't drink this guy's fucking wine,
Okay.
he's gonna kill me.
How do you know he's going to kill you? Because he didn't drink his wine?
Yeah, he kept saying like, "Oh, I'm not gonna observe his hospitality or some shit, some like medieval England shit."
Okay. Tell me something. Wyatt, do you carry a gun? You got a weapon on you?
I have a pocket knife on me, but no, I don't have a gun on me.
Okay. Okay. Hold on. He looks across the street. There's a gas station, and he turns the car over to the gas station, and he goes, "We're just going to get some gas." And
Okay,
pulls up next to the thing. He walks around to the boot of the car, pops the boot while you're sitting in the car, and you hear there's something going on back there, and then the boot goes back down again. Boot. Sorry. What do you call it?
trunk boot.
The
I know.
the trunk. I'm sorry. Yes,
Yeah.
I did live in America for 6 years. I know this stuff. So yeah, he gets back in the car, and he's got a package with him. It's like a black um leather case. He passes it to you. It's fucking heavy.
Open up the case.
Just be careful. There's a Colt in there. It's got two
All right.
magazines. Do you know how to use it?
Some of the vets showed me how to use a gun, but
All right.
anything like
Well,
that ever happens, normally they back me up.
okay. We'll just keep it close to you right now. Nothing's going to
Right.
happen.
I'll turn the safety on and but I'll have it loaded and one in the chamber.
All right. And he goes into the gas station and pays, and then he comes back out again, and you drive off. Okay. He says, "Now I'm going to take you to a safe house." All right.
Okay.
And he does. He drives you through the city. And he says, "Now you got anything else you want to tell me while we're driving, just in case?"
When I met with Sex Money last night,
Huh?
he got into it with Darren because Darren was being a bit disrespectful. Why is a guy like that who looks like that talking like this, like he's part of like the royal English royal family? But before I finish blinking, he snaps the guy's neck and sits down. I didn't even see him move. What the
Well,
fuck?
sounds like he was on drugs.
What kind of drugs do that? I've been around so many meth heads and crack heads, and
Well,
no drug does that.
listen. Did you ever hear about Project MK Ultra?
Maybe.
Okay, well, back in the 70s, the end of the Vietnam War, and he proceeds to explain Project Ultra, MK Ultra to you, which I'm assuming out of game that you know about, because
Yeah.
yeah. Um, so he proceeds to explain it to you. And I'm imagining at this time not that many people knew about it, and unless you actually made the effort to find out, then you wouldn't know much about it. And so he's kind of muddying his whatever he's saying, whether he's doing it intentionally or not, you're not sure, but it is muddying the waters as to whether or not this is plausible. I mean, it's certainly, I think that most people would want to believe it because it makes more
Yeah.
sense than whatever the alternatives are, you know?
I think Wyatt's not even paying attention to what he's saying. He's paying attention to his demeanor and his micro expressions to
Hmm.
see if like is this guy trying to convince me or is he telling the truth?
Um, well, I guess an empathy and perception check is in
Yeah.
order then.
That is a success.
A success. I think that you feel that I mean, this guy didn't see what happened, so he couldn't possibly understand
Yeah.
quite what you're talking about. And so he's just like everybody else that you've told this to. It sounds like you're telling tall stories, or you're exaggerating, or maybe you didn't see what you thought you saw, or you're hallucinating, or maybe there was some mitigating circumstance that, you know, clearly you don't quite have a grip on what actually happened, because that obviously didn't happen. That couldn't have happened. And so he's giving you the best explanation that he can think of that will give you the benefit of the doubt. He's trying to give you the benefit of the doubt. Does that make sense? Like he's not,
Yeah.
and he's not patronizing you either. I think you can tell that he thinks that you believe what you're saying.
All right.
Whether or not you're crazy is a totally different point of view,
Yeah.
but different question. But yeah, okay, all
Look,
right,
I just need to know that Glass, Spark are going to be safe. And
okay,
though I of course I care about the rest of them. I need them to be safe, but I need them to be safe.
okay. So let's do this in order. Who's this Glass?
She helps me around taking care of everybody. She
Where is she right now?
she she's working at some cafe bar, and here's the address.
All right, let's go and pick her up now.
She wanted me to meet her damn boss too. I missed that.
Sounds like you're having a tough week, buddy.
And feel sorry for the mayor because I told Sex Money where he'd be.
Oh, fuck. Okay. We might want to call, we might want to do something about that. That could be a problem. That could be a real problem. What time is it? And what time is this meeting? How long have we got to?
Meeting's at 10. It's at this restaurant.
So we've got about 46 minutes to do something about it. All right. Let me see. We might have to stop for some more gas. Look at that. So he pulls over again and
I
he
don't know much
takes
about
a
cars, but does this thing have 5 miles a gallon?
exactly. Clearly, he doesn't need more gas. He just parks. He just parks in the car park this time rather than at actually pumping gas. And he gets out of the car and he takes out a big fucking phone. It's quite a nice phone considering all things, um, given the time. And he makes a couple of calls, and he seems he's walking around outside the car. You can't really hear what he's saying unless you make some concerted effort, which you may or may not. That's up to you.
I think at this point, I think normally he would be actively eavesdropping, but because this guy is literally saving his life, he's not gonna push the envelope.
I'm not going to push the envelope. Okay. Right. After about 10 minutes of making calls and going through his little black book, which he keeps in his pocket, um, he goes into the gas station and he comes out with a packet of cigarettes and a lighter. And he gets in the car. All right, I think we got that solved. Your buddy's sex money's not getting near the mat, not tonight. Hopefully not ever. Okay,
Did you,
now he's
did you
probably
just
gonna
put a
be.
hit out on him?
I didn't put a hit out on him. I just made sure that the mayor knew that the salmon at what was it, the name of the restaurant? He tells you the name of the restaurant. Is a particularly bad this evening, and the license of the restaurant is under review. He really doesn't want to take a date there, so he's making arrangements to change the location. It wasn't that hard.
Right.
So gets back in the car. You start driving again. Okay, and it gets you to a he says, "Look, getting a safe house at short notice is not always the easiest. So tonight, for the first few hours, I'm just going to put you up at the Hyatt, okay?
Whatever you think is best.
Well, it's what we got right now. And then we'll get you somewhere better, somewhere more appropriate. We can't keep you at the Hyatt forever. We don't have infinite fucking money supplies, right? What do I look like? Money bags?
Got plenty. Like, I give him just make a joke. Uh,
All right. Um, so you get to the Hyatt and he goes in and you come with him, I assume. And
yeah.
he funnily enough, you actually look quite nice. So nobody makes any strange looks or anything. You perfectly fit in perfectly. He books you a room upstairs on the 10th floor, and it's not a big room, it's not a flash room, but it's a room, and it's a private room. And he comes in with you, and okay, now let me talk you through this. And he talks you through the gun. And so, if you didn't have any training in guns up until now, you probably get some experience at this point that you can put towards guns,
Yeah.
firearms.
Yeah, I thought he would probably have, I'd figured he'd probably have one dot prior to this. So
Right.
whatever you, yeah,
Yeah. So if you had one dot, you might end up with two dots at this point, if you
sure.
however you choose to spend it. But um, given that you role played through this, I think it's worth the experience points, so you don't have to take this out of your initial budget.
Nice.
Um, cool. All right. He says, "Now, why don't we make a call to the Blue Moon Cafe, see what we can do about your friend? You want to call her, or should we
Yeah, I'll
drive
pick
over
up
there?"
the phone in the room,
Okay.
place a
We
call.
there's like a yellow pages, and you find the Blue Moon Cafe, and you make a call, and Glass answers the phone. Blue Moon Cafe, Glass speaking.
Glass, it's Wyatt.
The fuck are you doing calling me here? The hell's this?
Look, the shit from last night is turning sideways.
God.
You need to get people safe. I already called in a favor with Sandy. She she has she has cops going over to where we're at. Just try and keep people from going to jail if they have drugs on them. Just get rid of them for now.
Can you make another perception alertness check?
Yeah. One success.
You hear a voice in the background saying, Glass, is that your friend Wyatt? Why don't you get him over here now? Tell him I'm here. Come on. I wanted to meet this guy. And she says to you, Look, Hank's here. He wants to meet you. Why don't you come around?
I'll put my hand over the
Receiver.
yeah, receiver.
Yeah.
The fucking boss at the cafe wants to meet with me right now.
Well, if the guy wants to meet you, then let's go and meet him. I'll come with you. It's
Uh,
going to be okay.
all right. Fuck. All
Give her
right.
this
I'll
guy.
be over in 10 minutes.
Damn, that's fast, she says. Where are you anyway?
Hyatt. It's a long fucking story. Just
Okay, 10 minutes. Be there. Click.
yep.
Okay, so you ready?
He just like kind of scrubs his face, like puts his hand over his eyes and just rubs down. Yeah.
Vincenzi has a little bag with him, and he opens up his bag and he takes out a little travel kit, and he hands it to you. He says, Here, brush your teeth, wash your face, scrub yourself up. You got 5 minutes. Go.
I'd do it in three. Uh, yeah.
Nice. Okay. Um, all right. So very shortly, you're back in the car, and you're heading to the Blue Moon Cafe, which you arrive at, and you can hear jazz music playing as you approach from the outside. It's got big arches. It kind of looks like a cross between some hippie. What's the term I'm looking for? Oh, anyway, it doesn't matter. It's like arches and plaster and things on the outside, and jazz music, and you can see people standing around looking suave. Um, and people smoking cigarettes outside, and so on. And you head on in, and as you're walking in, you can see Glass behind the bar, and next to her there's a dude with a blue jacket, tall, skinny dude with a thin, narrow-looking face, wearing circular John Lennon glasses, except that they're sunglasses and it's nighttime. He's got black hair. He reminds you of um, some actor or something. Like he seems to something charismatic about him. He sort of stands out like he's a personality. You know, some people have that aura, if you will. Um, you might say that he is, what's the term? I'm trying to remember what. Never mind, we'll come back to that. All right, so she sees you coming in and she points to you and then waves, and the guy next to her looks over the counter and well, you must be Wyatt. I've heard a lot about you.
Yeah, last told me about a little bit about you, Hank. Pleasure.
Oh, I hope it was all good things.
Said you were very creative.
Oh, thank you, Glass. Nice to hear you saying nice things about me for once. Vincenzi comes in behind you and he just sort of stands back a little bit for a minute. And Hank looks at Vincenzi and looks at you. You brought a friend. You didn't tell me he was bringing a friend. And Glass shrugs like, I didn't know he was bringing a friend either. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, this is Vincenzi. He is helping me out with few issues that I have going on tonight.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
but you wanted to see me, and seemed urgent. So here I am.
Oh, urgent. Did you tell him it was urgent? No, there's nothing urgent. I just wanted to meet you. After all, Glass is such an interesting character, and her friends, well, her friends are my friends. And
Okay.
so I wanted to find out who my friends were.
I sit down at the counter.
Okay, take a seat at the counter on a like a big
Well,
tall stool.
what do you want to know?
Well, I thought, well, she told me so much about you. It sounds like you're a very resourceful young man. And I thought maybe you might want to work somewhere like this. I understand that you do a lot of charity work. Would I be correct in that assumption?
Yeah, charity work.
Well, it so happens that I am a bit of a fundraiser myself, charities and whatnot. I like to make sure that I give back to the community as best as I can in ways that I can. And I'm looking for someone to manage one of my charities as it happens. And I wonder if that's the sort of thing you might be interested. I mean, there's a certain amount of desk work, but there's also a lot of beaten the street work. And as you can imagine, a fellow such as myself, I don't have a lot of time, especially during the day, for that kind of thing. So I
Look,
thought, hmm,
if you need word to go out on the street, I'm your guy. If you need something found, I can find most anything.
hmm,
Uh, but in terms of like desk work, that's not really me.
I see. Well, I am looking for a manager for this particular charity, and if you happen to have the skills related, there's certainly a salary. It's not massive. Maybe you know somebody else who's more suitable for the position. In any case, Glass suggested your name, and I thought, well, if she says you're good, then I believe her. She hasn't
I'll,
let me down so far.
I'll tell you what, right now I'm having a night. I'll think on it once I get a chance to calm down, and I'll let you know. How's that?
Oh, of course, I understand. I understand. And give me a second. I want to look a thing up. Um, Vincenzi stands back and lights a match. And actually, he doesn't have a lighter. Yeah, he uses matches. Um,
Okay.
and you can make a perception alertness check.
All right. It would have been one success.
Oh no.
I'm
What
rolling
did
a
you get?
lot of ones. Holy shit. Yeah. Uh, Not a botch. But
Okay. All right. So you're obviously distracted by something else at this point. Uh, 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 uh. What's your willpower, do you think?
I definitely have Courage 3 because we established that earlier.
Mhm.
Um, and with I think it's gonna be around to like a 7 to 8.
7 to 8. Okay. All right. Out of game, I will say that he is using awe as a discipline.
Yeah, I kind of figured.
So if that affects you or not, I think I'll put that in your hands to decide whether or not you think that affects your character,
I think it
given that
I
he's
think he's
immortal.
on such high alert. It would depend on what he's doing with awe.
He's
Like
not,
he's
he really just wants you to like him. That's all he cares about. He just wants you
I
to,
mean, I think without awe, he's like he's likable enough, but he's just like, dude, you have me on like the worst night of my life. Like,
right. That's true. That is true. It is the worst night of your life. I think though that all of that said, you've got Vincenzi there, you've got Glass there, and this guy is making you feel comfortable and wanted as well. And at this point,
yeah,
this is the first moment you've been able to actually breathe
yeah.
since all the shit went down, you know? Um, yeah, okay. This probably is a good time to wrap up. I
All
think.
right,
I don't know. I need to wrap up pretty quickly because I've got another meeting coming up this afternoon and I have to spend at least 15 minutes doing some other shit between.
all
Um,
good.
so I'll stop the recording here if that's all right. And we'll
Yes.
just remember that we're at the Blue Moon Cafe. I will upload this video to YouTube. I won't make it public, unless you are okay with that.
Um, I'm is recording stopped?
I'll stop it now.